Good evening, Wolf Nation. This is your captain speaking.
Fuck
Have
Wolf
fun.
Nation.
Welcome to another RHP Hangout on a Friday night. Your weekend has officially started. Of course, if you want to join the live Hangout, you can send us a link, or we'll send you a link. Excuse me. I don't know why we're sending.
You could
They're
send
sending
us
us
a
links.
link. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
send us a link.
It's a new way to
Uh,
work things, huh? Good job.
Include your social and your credit card information. We'll get you in.
God, yeah, jeez, I can't speak tonight. Are we posted in the group? Anyone post in the group?
I asked you if you did, and you said not yet. So I thought you were doing it.
All right, well, I'll do it right now. Hang on a minute for everyone wanting to join. In the meantime, how's everyone's doing tonight on this fine
Good.
Friday evening? Fine, chilly Friday evening.
I'm all right.
Fan freaking tastic.
Joe, tell the people where you're at.
Oh, I am on location in Columbus, Ohio. We are at GalaxyCon. Basically, it is it's a comic book
Swingers event?
Sorry?
Nothing.
Swingers event? No.
So if you heard me,
There's no
why'd you ask what?
There's no pineapple behind them.
Yeah, there's no. Do you see a pineapple anywhere here?
Well, it's
Upside
not
down
good.
pineapple.
Best thing I can do is over my shoulder here is some oranges and apples.
It's an upside down pineapple.
Oh, excuse me. I'm Scott. Well, you know.
And they're all over the cruise ships.
Yeah, the expert.
In New York. So anyway, but yeah, I'm on here for that. It's a pretty big convention. Usually we go in our state. Richmond has one. It's pretty big, and my wife is big into Our Flag Means Death, and this is where the people are for that. So she's like, "Can we go?"
Repeat that. She's into
"Sure."
what?
It's a show called Our Flag Means Death.
It's the pirate one, right?
Sorry.
Pirate show, right?
Yeah, pirate show.
Never heard of it.
Well, I was corrected. Gay pirate show.
Who knew that?
Court knew that.
I love you, man.
She says she loves you, Court.
Everyone's like, what?
So
Links
anyway,
posted
but yeah,
in the group,
so-
by the way.
Sweet. But yeah, we're up here for that. She is having a blast. She ran into a dog dressed up as a Jedi with a lightsaber named Sydney, and a life-size remote-controlled R2D2.
Oh, you know what you got to do? You dress up your dog like a Jedi with the robe, but you got to spray the tail like green or red or what, whatever. Lightsaber tail.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I'll let her know that because we got a dog with a tail. So
Yeah.
one of our dogs does. The other one doesn't.
Most dogs have tails.
Yeah, that's why I said one does and one doesn't. But yeah, so up here for that. So she's doing Friday and Saturday. I'm just doing tomorrow. So I went out on the town and went through downtown Columbus, which wasn't too bad. So a lot of restaurants. Went to the toy shop up here. Shout out to them, Big Fun Toys. And got some stuff there. And I got some GoBots. I got a scooter and a water walker, and I got a Marvel Legends Toad without accessories.
Water Walker?
Yeah,
What is that?
it's the pontoon plane. Hey, babe,
Oh,
give me my
pontoon plane.
bring me my toys.
Like a World War II thing?
No, just a modern one. I've got assistance. So he is this. That's Water Walker. Okay.
Is it a GoBot?
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that's what I said. I got a couple GoBots, and then the Marvel Legends Toad, and then of course Scooter. So I was bullied into buying Zod, which is a
I know
GoBot.
who Zod is.
a
I
GoBot
have a
figure,
Zod.
and so I was bullied into buying him for $5 at RetroCon, and I said, "Okay, you're opening up another rabbit hole." So, and then Toad.
What's up, E?
Hey,
Eric Z, what's up, dude?
not too much.
What'd you think of Big Fun, Joe?
It is a lot of stuff. They have a ton of stuff. You could not cram any more Joes into their case. You could not cram any more of their vehicles, their figures. Same with Star Wars. I mean, if they got a case, it is packed full of whatever. And like they're like anywhere from like 6-inch to 12-inch like action figure, like the old G.I. Joe style dolls. Like they're just like They got full size, the bigger GI Joe vehicles hanging from the ceiling. Some of the Star Wars stuff hanging from the ceiling, the bigger ships and things like that. It's a lot of stuff and a little bit of room.
They still have the big flag display.
Not that I saw.
Okay, like they used to have a store in Cleveland, and they had this huge flag display. Like it was on a big table in the middle of like the room, and all the stuff on it was really cool.
No, I'm not in Cleveland.
I know you're in Columbus. They closed at Cleveland 1 year ago.
Oh, okay. But he said they were getting like from the convention stuff. They said they were getting people from like the movie industry in, like prop masters and stuff like that. And so like some of the prop masters would come in and like, oh yeah, for this ship we did this, that, and the other. So, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Prices were
Yeah, it's
decent.
a great store. Definitely one of my favorites. Every time I drive through Columbus, I got to check that out. Love that place.
Gotcha. But yeah.
Nice. Good to hear.
So it's not too bad. Not too bad. We're talking about. I told her I was like, the drive. Like I said, drive one up here wasn't bad or anything like that. It was just so we're thinking about maybe coming up for PowerCon next year.
I think I'm going to do that one. Columbus is only like 3 hours away. I think I'm going to try to do that one.
PowerCon.
Say hi to your buddy Valiverse if he's going to be there. EE.
Oh, good. So I'm gonna tell.
So
What's
what's
up?
up? EE loves
Got a
you.
problem with Valverse?
Oh.
Yeah.
What's new, Gort? What you been up to?
I don't know. Work, family stuff. Let's see. I think. Yeah, this is a pretty unexciting week. I got to watch a bunch of TV yesterday. I started the second season of Arcane. Really good. Really liking that. Look, when you get a good first season of something, and sometimes I'm scared that a second is not going to be good, and this one is definitely delivering so far. So I'm happy. And
Always good to hear.
that's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing.
Glad it's a good thing. Glad
Yeah.
you're enjoying it. TV's fun. Eric Z, what's new with you?
Oh, getting over my shoulder injury.
What happened?
What happened to your shoulder?
So I got like up in here, I got tendonitis, and it got so inflamed. There's like the bicep muscle has a tendon that goes up in this groove in his shoulder, but it got so inflamed it kept popping out, and the pain was so bad. Like I ended up going to the emergency room like 10 o'clock on Sunday night, and they gave me morphine and oxy and what else? Oh, steroids. So it's getting better. I got physical therapy ahead of me though.
Sounds like you got a nice cocktail going on there.
It was nice until then I went to saw the orthopedic on Tuesday. He's like, "Yeah, stop the oxy." I'm like, "All right."
Well, I
Yeah,
hope
but
that
other
clears
than-
up.
Yeah, me too. It should be all right. So that's basically it. Just doing random Christmas shopping. You know, not too much more exciting here.
Nice.
Thank God I'm done.
You done?
I am done Christmas shopping. Thank God.
I gotta go out and get my mother something tomorrow. Other than that, I think I'm finished too.
I don't usually get my mother anything anymore.
That's because you don't go see her.
She was just here yesterday.
Just saying.
She'll be here again on the weekend. So
Yeah?
spending the weekend.
Good for you.
Well, there's a reason why they're coming to stay in the weekend. So yeah,
She coming Friday night? Bring her on the hangout.
Yeah.
no, she's not going to be here.
We'll
Friday.
talk to your mom.
Tell us about little E.
Why
Tell us
doesn't your
about
son
lowercase e.
smile ever?
We'll find out that she doesn't smile either.
Yeah, she'll come on. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
It's like a hostage situation. I am very happy to be
Or
here.
she'll be just super excited and bubbly. So,
Pretty funny.
Wolfie, what about you? How's your week been?
Cold. Real cold. Yeah, up here in the... What am I? Am I considered Midwest? Pittsburgh?
No, we were talking about this. I'm like, I asked Courtney on the right here. I'm like, is Ohio considered the Midwest? Where does it start? Like where does the Midwest start? Because I would still say you're part of either the Great Lakes or East Coast state.
That's what I think, too. I hear people say we're a Midwest town. I'm like, we're like not really. Like,
I think
we're
Midwest
a little too
falls
east.
under that like an industrial city kind of thing, you know.
Maybe it does.
So that's why,
Old-time
like,
steel mills.
yeah, like that, yeah, Detroit, stuff like that, like.
Well, I think Ohio is considered Midwest. Pennsylvania is weird because it's on a coast. So I would probably consider Pittsburgh Midwest, just because it's on the border.
Midwest
Yes.
adjacent.
Yeah.
I'll take
But other
it.
being cold, continue.
Yeah, like I said, just been cold. I spent too much on Good Friday, or Black Friday. I can't. What holiday is it? Is it Easter? Jesus Christ. Black Friday, yeah. Got some good deals on Black Friday. Spent a little too much. Things are starting to pour in, but other than that, not much going on. So, what do we want to talk about, everyone? Lots of stuff going on. HasLab funded. Got Thanksgiving just happened. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I think first and foremost, I want to say, I mean, whether it be right or wrong, but I think a shout out to Miss Chan and JD for last weekend. The food was great. The company was even better, so shout out to her, especially her breakfast bake. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that was blueberries. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah, well, three of us were out there. Myself. I can't talk tonight.
Me, myself, and I. All of us were there.
I quit. Oh, Gord, host. I can't. I'm done.
All right. Well, let's see. Wolfie was there, and Joe was there, and me, and apparently
Wolfie brought some personalities with him.
Yeah.
Brought my other personalities.
Oh, yeah. We had Crystal and Courtney as well. Brian
Kincaid showed
came
up
through.
a little bit.
Yeah, Mike and Vanessa. Yeah, it was good.
Wes was there. Good old Wes. Rock Jesus.
Yeah. He swooped in and out. He came. He took a nap on the couch and then left.
Dude, he was a ninja. Yeah, he was watching Vox Machina with us, and all of a sudden he's just like, where the fuck did Wes go?
I didn't.
Yeah, I was like,
catch
where? JD was like, he left
that day. We plowed that first season.
Yeah, we after you made us watch 45 minutes of Madam Web.
I did not make anybody. I did
no,
not.
you had the power.
You sat on the couch of your own will. Yeah.
But then he couldn't get up. So.
My back hurt. I couldn't get up.
Wolfie was enjoying Madam Web so much he couldn't take his eyes off it.
Nice.
And when I turned it off halfway through, he was like, "What are you doing? Why?"
Yeah.
Just like
I just want to see how much more stupid it was going to get. Like that just kept going.
That
thing with the crowbar and the license plate. Like you're like, dude, watch this part. This is so stupid.
Oh, it looked like she blew a Post-it note off of the wall. Like, the fuck was that?
Oh God.
Madam Web was a cinematic masterpiece.
It's sure.
And there's a reason why your picture's not up here.
Because his camera's off.
Because I'm on my phone.
That's what I'm saying. Well, it's for those kinds of thoughts. But yeah. So I've never seen Vox Machina before. Whatever.
Vox Machina.
But yeah.
Vox Machina.
Yeah. Thank you. So.
Yeah, you're missing something.
I enjoyed it.
I
the first season.
Great fucking show.
I did too.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I'm glad you put that one on because I've been meaning to watch the rest of that, and I wasn't going to do it by myself. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I didn't know who had seen it, and then I figure it's funny enough, and people walking in and out. Like you got your violence or your crude humor. It's got a little bit of everything. I think it's a great show.
Yeah, I do too. I'm going to watch the second season eventually. Probably not.
Was it called Vox
You'll
Machina?
bust through that when you start.
Vox Machina.
Yeah, that's on Amazon.
I'll type it in the chat.
All right.
Vox Machina.
You guys mentioned it before, but I was never able to remember the name.
On Amazon
Okay, yeah,
Prime
that's what I thought. Okay, cool.
is where you find it.
There's 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So.
They doing a fourth?
Yes. They are.
Yeah. So the group that does this, Critical Role, it's just a group of people playing Dungeons and Dragons on Twitch, and this
Oh, is that what that is?
is an animated version. It's an animated version of what they're doing.
Mhm.
I've heard
So
of
you're,
it.
you're just seeing like the story being, fully realized, and it's very entertaining, and it really goes to show what imagination can do if you actually put in some effort. Like, they're not trying to write something. They do have to, of course, rewrite what their adventures are, but this is just people using their imagination and just bullshitting with one another, and then someone animated it, and it's fantastic. But they've gone through this is so Vox Machina. That's their first campaign. Then there's campaign 2. That's the Mighty Nine. That one is also coming to Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's this year though. I think it might be.
I think it's 2025 from what
I think so. Like, I
from
know
what
it's
I've
been in
heard.
development for a minute.
So is that how they write the show? They just whenever they're doing a campaign, they kind of go off of that.
Oh yeah, you just go back and look at what you did, like 100 episodes of stuff, and then you're just condensing the story down.
Okay.
And
Okay.
a lot of the stuff that happens in the animation is like sometimes it's jokes that are included in the animation from them bullshitting, not necessarily being in character or anything like that. And when weird things happen, it's because they're not rolling the dice very well. It's just something to like have in the back of your mind, like when things happen, and it makes it funnier if you know.
Yeah, like you were saying, like with them with the door.
Yeah, when you couldn't pick the
Yeah,
lock.
like they can't open
Yeah.
doors. I think that's fucking great.
No, I like that. That's very cool.
But it's
Very
really
creative.
entertaining show, and I look forward to seeing the Mighty Nine. And right now they're in their third campaign on Twitch. I've only watched a couple times. I've not sat through all that. There's too much to get through, really.
Is that Twitch
But I've
exclusive?
seen a lot of clips of it, and I get over to my buddy Nate's, and he'll just start showing me all kinds of stuff, like check out this joke or this thing, and it's entertaining. It's fun. Really good show. If you like, look, it's just swords and magic and dragons and zombies, vampires, and all kinds of shit. Just check it out.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of good stuff in there.
Lots
take
of
your word for
crude
it.
humor.
Take my word.
But definitely a great weekend last weekend with y'all. So
I had a lot of fun. Despite you being there, I always have a good time.
good.
Food was delicious. It's always good to see everyone. Jokes aside,
Yeah.
just hanging out, bullshitting.
Man,
watching
speaking of
funny shows.
jokes, we had you face palming like I've never seen before.
I wouldn't say we. I would say the guy down there, guy in the corner. Yeah, I learned more about you than I wanted to that night on Friday. That's all I'll say about that.
The sad part is I have no clue what we're referencing. So.
Oh, we're gonna leave it at that. I don't want.
Doesn't
you to
matter
decide
what
on
it was. But Friday night, just everybody was kind of letting loose, and this Wolfie like, oh god, I'm sitting with these people. Oh.
I just wanted to put a disclaimer for you all that I was completely sober, so this is sober Joe that y'all got to see, y'all.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Plenty of fun.
I'm just all out there. But
yeah, I look forward to that every year, guys. Like I said,
Yeah.
just seeing everyone and having a good time sitting down, eating delicious food with sausages and eggs and biscuits and
then all the
was-
cookies.
that was
and
just
goodies.
breakfast.
Oh, dude. Oatmeal cookies with the maple chips.
Oh,
And the
and bacon. Oh
And
yeah.
bacon. She told me that. I'm like, what?
This is not
what-
something I knew I needed.
Do you
to
want
eat.
one? Yeah.
Yeah. Why do I not?
Yeah. Yeah. Really good.
Who doesn't love bacon?
And cookies. I mean,
So.
who'd have thought? I did.
One of my
Yeah.
favorites too. I'd never seen it before, but the stuffing balls. They got out like the muffin trays, and Fen had made the stuffing and balled it up like a muffin. It was great. Like you don't need to scoop it like a bunch of times and make a mess. You just get your ball, throw some gravy on it. Fucking amazing.
That was.
Yeah. And that like as growing, it's funny because growing up, that's all the only way we ever had them was like we,
Really?
Yeah.
I was never done it like that. It was new for me.
Yeah.
No,
Crispy on
yeah,
the
same
outside.
here.
Yeah.
Gooey on the inside. Yeah. So this is what I can say. It's like my wife had fun. My wife is not generally a people person. She likes keeping to herself and playing on her phone. And like I enjoyed just looking over and seeing her laugh and enjoy herself playing rummy and hanging out. And even she like, all right, your people are okay. I like them. So that's a high compliment coming from her to you all.
We definitely heard her singing along to some 90s R&B at some point.
Yes, the kitchen was full of music.
Yes.
Yep.
No, your wife's cool. Yeah, we like your wife. Crystal
So,
likes her too. So
good. Yeah.
it's worth putting up with you.
All right, well, you know, the good and the bad, right? There's two sides to every coin, two sides to every Schwartz. So,
You got any funny stories, Thanksgiving stories for SEE? We always look forward to your
oh
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, because like last year we had the half-eaten pie.
Well, I mean, well, no. So for context, for people who are listening, yes, my in-laws bring for Thanksgiving last year a half-eaten pie was their contribution to
Nice.
Thanksgiving. No, I
That
mean,
cracks me up.
so this year we told them to bring sodas, right? Bring the drinks, right? Bring the drinks. So what they did was they bring, oh God, what was it?
Spiced Coca-Cola.
Spiced Coca-Cola.
Fuck.
Nobody's gonna fucking drink.
Yeah.
10 people in the house. You know those 12 packs of cans?
Yeah.
You bring an open 12 pack with only 7.
That kills me.
I love it. That's
When
awesome.
you told us that, I was
boy.
dying.
Some people saw a little
7.
video I took of about how much they also tend to take all the leftovers. And I snuck a video of one of them with a shit ton of Tupperware, standing at the table, just shoveling food in there. And it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, people.
Yeah. And to be clear, there's no like issue with like food shortage for the home or anything like that, or
No,
is just-
not at all. No, and that's what's always bugged me out about them. It's like, look, if I knew you guys didn't have food at home, I wouldn't be saying the fucking word. Wouldn't even ask you to bring anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes you just have to accept people that's how they are, and you just gotta accept.
Yeah, you hear that,
7.
Wolfie? Accept me. Accept me.
It's family, and it's the
It's
wife's
right.
family. So I just keep my mouth shut, and when they leave, I bitch to the wife.
What does your wife say about all this?
She knows. Oh, she's in full. She knows. She's not in denial about it.
She's shaking
We
her
know
head
it's
too?
something every year. Oh yeah.
Okay. I get it. Yeah, good. I'm glad she's on your side at least.
You gotta do that if you go over to their place though. Just start bringing weird stuff though.
Yeah.
So one year they bring some kind of cheese dip, right?
Yeah.
Came to the house, sat down. They put it on the table. They open up a bag of chips. Within 10 minutes, the entire dip was gone. The entire thing. Nobody touched it but them.
Well, they're bringing what they want to eat. That's okay.
No, you're supposed to. It's things you bring it for everybody.
So
That
this
the
is what you
general
need.
idea.
You know what what was it called? A toad-duckin is?
Yeah.
No, what is it?
Turducken,
Yeah, you know what that is? E.
turkey, duck, and chicken mix.
Yeah, yeah.
Turkey stuffed with duck, stuck with chicken, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yes. So there's a version of that where it's still the turkey, but inside of that you put crab and octopus tentacles, squid tentacles coming out, kind of thing, kind of like a old gods kind of situation. That's what you need to take next time they have a cookout.
Oh no, they don't do cookouts.
Oh.
They don't
Like-
ever. do
Take
anything.
like
I don't go
5.
there if they do.
Take like 5 cans of diet ginger ale.
No, you
So
gotta
random.
bring food, but like replace what's in it. So what I mean is like you get a bag of potato chips and you dump all that out, and then put in like Cheez-Its or something that doesn't make sense.
And just be in bewilderment. I don't know. Like, you use one of those heat sealers on the bottom. I'm picking up, and then you're like, I don't. This makes no sense. I don't understand.
You got to get like the giant
Mix it with the
2-liter
factory.
Coca-Colas, dump all that out, refill it with Sprite or water or something. Just bring things that visually don't make sense and just fuck with them.
You can like bring a bowl of M&Ms, but you can like mix in some like Skittles in there.
And Reese
Yeah.
Pieces. Yep.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
really fuck with
Take,
people.
no, don't even have M&Ms. M&M bag. Put the Skittles in the Reese's. Fucking fruity peanut butter, nasty. No,
You guys are
maybe don't do that. That sounds foul.
yeah.
Make them peanut butter mayonnaise sandwiches.
There you go.
And tell them it's a
There you
fluffer
go.
nutter. Tell them it's a fluffer nutter.
Hey, we forgot to do that this weekend or this past weekend.
I didn't know.
You
I
guys-
didn't know we were going to.
Oh, maybe we talked about it before any of you got there. I don't remember.
I don't remember that being part of the
This, I
plan.
might.
I'm kinda glad.
Maybe I was joking around with JD about doing that. We were gonna make it and make everybody eat it.
I'm telling you all, it's like I know it's. I didn't start it, but it's not that bad. I tried it. It's fine. You don't taste the mayonnaise. The only thing you do is the peanut butter. The salt and the peanut butter brings out the sweetness in the mayonnaise.
All right, Scott Jr.
Well, then you do taste the mayonnaise.
You just taste the sweetness.
Oh,
You just taste sweet.
Oh, you're still tasting mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's what you're telling us.
Well, I like what I mean is it's like if you took like a scoop of mayonnaise and ate that. Like I'm saying, you don't taste the mayonnaise like that. You taste
Like I'm
it
sure if
like
I put ketchup on the bottom of my shoe, I guess I'll taste the ketchup. before the shoe.
I don't know. You do what you do, man. I mean, that's how you eat soul food.
What's
Mm.
that? Okay, this is why I was like, that's why I did that all weekend.
Hey,
Jokes like that.
Wait, what do we put in Advil in? The peanut butter sandwich with mayonnaise?
I don't know. I don't. Dante Esteban's trying to get to roofie people with stuff, but
He would never. Never.
anyway. But yeah, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't great. It wasn't fine. It was. I mean, it's also not disgusting either.
I'll take your word for it.
No, it's disgusting.
Have you tried it?
Spoken.
I've never tried shit on a sandwich, and I know it's disgusting.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I don't know if you put that on a sandwich or on a hot dog bun, but I can't argue with that.
I mean, that's good logic.
So we're throwing Advils into the M&M Skittles Reese's bowl. Dude, what kind of sick shit is that, Esteban? I'm checking the food at your house.
Yeah, I know, right? You come. Hey, you know what? At least it's just Advil. You know, you come to your house, your back's hurting a little bit. You kind of got a headache going on. Your knees are hurting, and you leave. You're like, I feel pretty good. I had a good time.
throw some Aleve in there, you're all set.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm.
Come into that-
Meanwhile, he's like, is that salted caramel? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, Esteban. No wonder we protect you.
Anyway, Jesus Christ. What else is going on, guys? Anything else fun?
Fun?
Did we get anything cool?
Not really.
Let's see. I got the X Transbot Groove and Streetwise waiting for me when I get home, and potentially the Craftsman Toys nose cone Technobot. I'm looking forward to getting that and handling that.
Are you getting that, EE? That's a legend thing.
I don't think so. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
I want to see some reviews, see what people say. Because I'm tired of the buying stand-ins for shit.
Yeah.
And I know that if Magic Square New Age makes it, I'll switch out anyway. So why bother at this point? Why waste the money? Why go through the hassle? You know?
Yeah, only if you think they're not going to make it. Like if you're not sure
Yeah.
that they're able to do it. But yeah, I know what you mean. I feel that.
I'm not at the point yet, excuse me, where I think they won't make it. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I saw a post earlier talking about like what is it? Magic Square is going to finish the Dinobots after the MP.
No, I don't give a shit about
This.
Dinobots.
I don't think
I have the new
Dinobots
age
are going to
ones.
look good in MP scale.
I thought they did finish.
I don't think Magic Square Dinobots will look good MP
No,
scale.
I don't think
Probably
Magic Square
not.
put out all the Dinobots in Legend Scale. I don't
Oh,
think
they haven't.
did them all. Yeah.
They haven't yet. The other two, Snarl and Swoop, are coming after these, and then supposedly is just of course, online rumors, but there's potentially
Were they gonna
MP
upscale?
scale Magic Square Dinobots. I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, kind of. Like, it would probably do well, but I don't know. I think they're
I think it
so
would do well.
blocky and boring, like the designs. I don't think it's going to work larger. Like, it'll look way too plain.
I mean, like SS86 plain.
Now, those have a lot more detail in them than anything Magic Square does.
Yeah, I think they'll work. Let me rephrase that. I think they'll sell.
I'm sure.
But, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they look good they're okay for what they are, but having both Magic Square and New Age in hand, I should have doubled up on New Age.
Yeah, I got a couple of the New Age Dinobots. I like them. I think they're pretty solid.
Yeah, and I know I've said I won't say anything else about it, but I wish I went for Toon and went for Toy, one of each.
I did just the G2 so far.
Really?
Just waiting to get that Snarl in the mail, and then that set's done.
Gotcha.
I think that Snarl is the only Transformer pre-order that I have. I don't know. Yeah. Pretty out on that, I guess.
Yeah. Are you in on the G2 Hasbro Dinobots?
No. I don't like those Studio Series molds. I had the Grimlock and the Slag when they did them the first go around. I didn't like them. There's too many random issues with it. Like every single one of those necessitates add-ons that I don't want to buy. Like, I already don't want to pay like $50 for a leader class in the first place because it's a big, like, they're large, but I don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth with those.
Yeah. It goes back to our show the other week with add-on stuff. I think it's one of those things where it's again, a lot of the gap filler stuff. Him and Swoop both have huge gaps in their forearms, which that's not acceptable. Like, it's just for that price point.
No.
I like extra stuff and options. I don't like necessary band-aids. I think that's that's not cool.
Yeah.
I don't like the Studio Series are all the same height. Like, I feel like Swoop should be shorter and Grimrock should be taller than the rest.
Sludge is the tallest?
It's on the size chart. Slag is the tallest. If you really want to stare.
Is it because of the horn? Is it because of the horns and stuff?
No, the top of his robot head before you even count the Triceratops. But
really,
it's the same. I didn't know that.
Never noticed that on any of it all.
Because it doesn't matter. Like, if so long as they're close enough, I mean, I would prefer Grimlock bigger, but same size is fine. I don't need anybody like a head shorter, or anything.
Yeah, I'm weird with that, so I guess so.
I'll tell you what, E, start up your own toy company.
Right.
Fuck that. Don't do it. You collectors are fucking ungrateful.
I just rather talk shit about other people's companies.
Imagine E making a toy company.
What
Nectar One?
What would I name my toy company?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Buy this, you ungratefuls.
Well, think about it.
It will all have problems.
So what were you saying, Wolf?
If the hat don't fit, you must have quit. There you go.
Yeah.
The hat don't fit.
You must quit.
The hat don't fit, then you can quit this line. Wolfie was asking who got an Ecto 1.
I did not.
Not I.
Oh, you passed?
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Yep.
This is a 12 scale Ecto 1. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the HasLab.
That's kind of cool.
Spoiler alert: Eric didn't get one either.
No, I didn't get one.
I took that money and I went down a new rabbit hole instead.
Don't contact me. Toys.
What did you go down?
So, and you might have. I know JD has a couple of them.
Oh yeah.
So the third party companies that are doing the Resident Evil figures.
Who's that?
So it's Lim Toys, Patriot Studios. I forgot there's another company that's doing them. And Bro Toys. Like between those three companies, I bought a Leon, a Chris, a Jill, a Claire, a Liquor, and two zombie cops from the game. Chris should be here tomorrow. I got him from 5K Toys. And
Okay.
the rest hopefully sometime next week.
Third-party
Some work.
Resident Evil figures, huh?
Yeah. They're all soft goods. I'm surprised you didn't see him in JD's house. He
I
has them.
might have.
I don't think he had them downstairs. At least I'm not sure where they are. Because last time they were on the table.
Yeah, when I was there with you, he had some of them on the table.
Yeah,
That's where the idea first came in my
they're
head
well-made.
talking to JD.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's been hemming and hawing. And then
But
I was like, I
that's
can make
really bad though, right? Like you got to see something firsthand that you otherwise just see pictures of, and you handled it, and then you get a good impression of it. Granted, it's multiple third-party companies making this stuff too.
Yeah. So.
But I look, all the stuff that I've gotten, all these no-name businesses that have popped up through 5K Toys, they're all quality. Nothing I've gotten there is bad. Everything lives up to the hype, and it's nice. It's actually really nice. Like I don't need add-ons for those. They're good right out of the box.
There you go. And it's a small line I'm hoping to finish. I want them to do an Ada, someone to do an Ada, and someone to do a Wesker. So, and that's it. It's a nice little smaller line. Working on a RPD diorama as we speak.
So for E's Toy Company, I've seen a couple in the chat here. I like this one. And where'd it go? Wait, no, I clicked the wrong thing.
I'm on my phone, so.
Oh, okay. Well, the first one was Don't Contact Me Toys, and then we got Forget About It collectibles. But I think that Wolf got it. Shaking my head toys.
Yep.
SMH Toys.
Yeah, and you pronounce it SMH Toys.
Yeah.
I like it.
Small, mediocre handheld toys, just like E's.
Sure.
You can trademark that, E. I'll give that one to you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assist.
I'm here for you.
Yeah. Wolfie, did you get anything?
Did I get anything?
Yeah.
What's come in so far? I got
You said you spent a lot of money on Black Friday. Is anything coming in yet?
What you got?
Oh, what did I get? I got the Night Force Walmart 2-pack with Coral and Falcon. That came in.
Is that the better head sculpt on Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to Michigan a couple weeks ago now. Over Matt B's house, the rest of the Michigan guys, and they had what did they have? What do they call it? A white elephant thing going on. I actually ended up with the 60th anniversary diver.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So that means I got to get the other ones now. So God
Those
damn
were
it.
on sale on Amazon too.
What's that?
Those were on sale on Amazon too. But yeah, that's cool. Those are cool.
Yeah, I like it. It looks cool. I'm gonna have to get the other ones that are coming out. And I got that Super 7 Turtle Van for like $200 off, so I was pretty stoked about that. I've been wanting that one. Still a little high, but better than 500.
Oh, yeah,
Gord thinks I'm stupid.
I
He just won't say it out loud.
Yeah, Gort was like, oh. Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, good for you, I guess. One of those like backhanded. Happy for those who got it, but
Yeah.
what else? I got one of those Fans Hobby Power Masters sitting in my pile of loot. I forget which one it was. Dreadwind.
The white jet or the gray jet?
The white one. Yeah, the white one. Whatever that was called.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's hard to keep up with those because they each got similar sounding names, and then when you combine them, it still sounds like their names because it's the first one that back.
Dread, Dark, Wind, Wing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Put any combination of those two together, it might be right. I got that. What else did I get? That Studio Cell Primus. I'm gonna put that in planet mode. It's gonna be on my display,
nice.
just like a Cybertron display. And I'm looking for a Unicron too, so I can put him in planet mode.
Well, they're always reissuing Unicron.
Yeah, I got. There's a pre-order on TF Safari. I got one of those.
That's right. Oh, okay. TF Safari. That's a good site. I've bought stuff from them before.
I've never ordered from them until recently.
I have.
But yeah,
they're good.
Yeah, so far I like them. They've been good.
TF Direct is good too.
Haven't used that one.
Yeah, that's where I got my Studio Cell Unicron from. They're good people.
I haven't used TF Direct.
Let me know how that transformation is.
I haven't transformed mine yet. It's still sitting in robot mode, but I want him in planet mode. I'm just afraid of the transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God for. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, let me know how the Primus is to transform because I'll be honest with you, my Unicron's going to stay in robot mode, but Cybertron would stay in planet mode. So let me know how that is when you get it.
Yeah, Sony did a video transformation that I'm going to follow his instructions because I can't do paper anymore for some reason. I'm just too stupid to figure out which direction the point arrows are pointing.
Well,
I'm getting better at it. Oh, man.
Well, there's a conversation right there. I mean, how many of us actually use the instructions for third-party stuff anymore versus going, let's see if I can find a video? I don't want to break my crap.
Well,
I never did. I always went straight to video.
Yeah,
I can't do this shit. Fuck that. And anyone who says they do it without instructions is a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Facts.
So when are you supposed to get that in, Wolfie?
What's that?
When are you supposed to get that in, that seed?
I think it's close. A few days, maybe.
All right, cool. All right, I'm off for 2 weeks. Then in December, I'll just drive on up.
Yay! No, you guys can come. I don't give a shit. Pet my dog. Play with my
Party
dogs.
at Wolf's house.
So everyone in the chat and online, also in the future, you're
You
all
just got
invited.
the invite. You just heard it.
Yep.
Well, shit. I'm not gonna be home that day.
Well,
Oh, we're not going to tell you what day we're coming.
yeah.
Just leave the back door open. We're good.
Yeah.
Well, he normally does. So, but yeah, I think
Joe S., ladies and gentlemen, he's here all week.
Yeah, they're right. They might get that promise, but it's one of those purchases down the road.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Willie, what is Savage Oppress? I don't know what that is.
Savage.
Oh, Savage. Oh, excuse me. That sounds so proper. Savage Oppress. Yes.
It's
fucking fake Star Wars
problem
fan.
having on the nose stupid names, but such is the wisdom of Filoni. Darth Maul's brother in the Clone Wars.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why I thought that was another toy line.
The black and gold one.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, fake fan over here, guys.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, we'll have to punish you with watching more Acolyte, I think.
Nah, give that man a peanut butter mayo sandwich.
It's so gross.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Wolfie, what would you rather do? Watch the entirety of the Acolyte or take a bite out of the peanut butter? No, you got to eat the whole thing, the peanut butter and mayo.
I'm watching Acolyte.
I'm watching Acolyte because it's probably like comically bad. I'll have something to laugh about at least. But like the sandwich,
Look, I don't like mayo either, but I mean, I'm definitely eating that sandwich.
No, but you see, I like mayo. I do like mayo, but some things just don't go together.
All right, chat
That's
squad,
the whole point of it.
chime in. Peanut butter, mayo sandwich, or acolyte? Chime in. We want to hear it.
And you know what? You get your choice of bread.
Oh, like a pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get anything else, Wolfie?
No, that's it.
E, what about you?
I ain't get shit.
Eric Z.
I got a lot. Thanksgiving and Black Friday were pretty good to me. There's a store about 5 minutes from my house called Adams Action Figures and Comics in Edinburgh, and he does a half off sale on Thanksgiving. Everything in the store is half off, and everything. He does take a couple things off the store, the floor, but most of the stuff he leaves. So I picked up. I got my studio. This is half price. I got this for $20.
All right.
So it's
The
going
blaster?
for $80 now, and the aftermarkets. And I picked up. I got these two guys that I missed on the first go around.
Oh, they're fun.
Yeah. So these guys were. Now he had the list price he had on them were market value, but I got them for half price. So I did pretty good on those. And then the next day, I went to a store in Ravenna and I picked up this guy for 35% off. I don't know if you can. Yeah.
Okay.
And then what else? I picked up Ramhorn. I guess
Steeljaw.
Yeah, Steeljaw. Sorry, Steeljaw. My bad.
Yeah, don't you love that accessory he comes with? Because it makes so much sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, fine. I
think it's supposed to go with Blaster.
Oh yeah, it is. And he's supposed to have two of them.
Well, you got about two Steeljaws. That makes sense, right?
I'm not doing
Unless Ramhorn comes with one.
I picked up another Scarlet. So I'm gonna pop her head on a Valverse body. Make a modern.
Hey, pause real quick, Eric Z. So Wolfie, if you want a Ramhorn, this is what you have to do to get a Ramhorn. You have to buy the Studio Series Perceptor that's coming out, that comes out with him and Ratbat and Ramhorn. So if you've already got a Perceptor, you get to buy a second one if you want.
Wait. So Studio Series is coming with the mini bots for Sound Blaster.
So they're reissuing Perceptor, and in that pack, and I think it's at a Voyager price from what I read today, you're getting Ratbat and Ramhorn. It doesn't look like, I mean, as of right now, I'm sure maybe down the line they might release a Ramhorn by his own, but as of right now, if you want a Ramhorn, you have to buy the Voyager price Perceptor, Ratbat, and Ramhorn pack.
Man, fuck you, Hasbro. What the
I felt like you said it to me.
No, come on, man.
But continue, Eric Z.
No, and then like just a couple randoms. Like I picked up this, for some reason I picked up this this Titan's Return Power to Prime's Inferno for $10. This is half off. And then Red Skull, because he comes with a cool black trench coat thing. I think I'd stick Mindbender's head on. So
Okay.
So that's basically what I got going on. I'm a little tipsy. Sorry, guys.
Joe, I think you ruined his night.
I know, right? I'm sorry. I try to bring the room up, but I'm sorry. Just forget I said it.
It's not your fault. It's just,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel you. I have the exact same sentiments. I think it's, I think it's bullshit, but it is what it is.
Well, it's just not as bad as Squeeze Play with 3 other figures that aren't even G1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Take
I
solace in
can't
that.
believe they're doing that with Perceptor. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, there's other figures I wish if I'm gonna buy a double figure, there's others I wish I'd have bought, but whatever. So, but yeah, I got Twin Cast too. That was pretty. That's actually a pretty good mold, and I never gave 2 craps about Twin Cast, but
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good bot to fiddle with.
Yeah,
I found it at Ross. Happy about that.
He had list price. He had $35. I got it for 35% off. I figure since he's come with the little mini bot there, I figure I'd get him anyways. It's fine.
Well, Well, there you go, Eric Z. It's the same thing. If you want, because I can't keep them back, the blue one and the black one, but eject rewind. You got one with blaster, but if you want the other one, you got to spend that $35 to get twin cast.
Right. That's basically what I justified it with the discount, so it's fine. It's fine. It's just
that's my thing. Like I would.
Their thing is just weird.
Yeah, like I gave up. I was like, I'm not spending essentially another $35 for twin cast, which I have no connection to, just for a little cassette. So I was like, whatever. I'm not going to do it. And then when I saw their Ross, I was like, all right, I'll get it for that much. Well, what's funny is like Burlington's got their large figures like that for $8.
Oh, really?
And
So I was just at Ollie's. My Ollie's didn't have much, so all they had really they had the Jurassic Park crossover 2-packs for like $20 a piece. That's the only thing they really had that was worth anything.
That's $19.99 too much.
Well, I didn't buy them for me. I bought them for the church for a donation drive. So
that's good. Good on you. Good on you.
I don't know, man. Giving that to a kid is kind of mean.
Well, they get 2 bots, right? So they get a good guy.
He didn't say he was trying to be nice.
Beggars can't be choosers. Just saying.
No.
Just saying. Just saying.
Remember that when I buy you a Barbie doll for Christmas next year.
Real quick, who is?
At least you're getting me something.
We're gonna send you a Barbie doll for your birthday next year.
Jackpot?
Is that just Jackpot?
Is that the one that was like the golden disc collection thing?
Maybe. I don't know. I bought him, but I don't know his name. I just thought, Carbot. That's fine with me.
Yeah, no, I think it was Jackpot. It was from like that Amazon stuff from a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
And,
not a Generation Selects or something else like that. So.
Yeah, it's from the golden disc stuff, but yeah, it's Jackpot. And then like the little figure that he comes with, little weaponizer or weapon master, or whatever it's called. Yeah. I believe that's also a reference to his G1 Action Master.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Drone or whatever.
Well, right. I had this Action Master. It was like the only one I bought. It was weird. I just remember having him. That's all. I'm a little tipsy.
What I'd like to see is. What I'd like to see is, like, you remember the core class stuff, whether it be core class or deluxe size, but whichever one they went with, just stick with it. But where with the Pretenders, like with Skullgrin, it was deluxe size, but it was like the robot was reminiscent of his outer shell, but the bot or the vehicle was reminiscent of what he turned into, like the little robot turned into. I'd love to see that stuff. Like they had oh god, what's his name? It was the bat one. Can't think of his name now. But anyway, whoever he was, but he was deluxe class. But he had his robot mode. He looked like his outer shell. His robot mode turned into, and the same thing with the Metal Hawk. Like those kinds of things. Like I'd love to see some Pretenders coming out there. And I feel like we're kind of seeing what Hasbro has done with G1. You got the bots, and okay, now we're getting now they're putting out some of the little mini play sets, and they're putting out like the Pretenders and things like that.
I know Fansobby's doing a Metal Hawk Pretender for MP scale.
Yeah, it looks neat, but it's not for me because I got no connection to that character.
No, I get that. Yeah, I always wondered how they would do that. Would they do like a Metal Hawk and then a human Marvel Legends style figure? Because you really couldn't fit anything in the shell. Or but
yeah, like you could do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just gonna give them some parts you take on and off. That's cool. I'm in for it. What's up, Lou? What's up? Oh, Brian Brink, ladies and gentlemen. Hi. How are you, sir?
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up, Lou?
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Super friggin' duper, man. Hey, on the center square, I appreciate that.
What's new, Lou? What you been up to?
Not much. Just dealing with crap at work, but other than that, nothing new.
Yeah. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Did you get anything?
What'd you say?
I asked if you had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was okay. It was nice to have a few days off. How about you guys?
Yeah, we did. Like we were talking about earlier, we went to Chan and
It was
JD's
okay.
for Friendsgiving. It was good. It was okay.
Mhm.
Brian Brink showed up Saturday
Mhm.
night. Good to see
Yeah.
that dude.
Yeah.
It's good to see you too.
So, Brick, I got to ask you. So, we were talking about the breakfast bake at Chan's. You made it today.
I did.
How was it?
It was great.
Awesome.
It was really good. It was you know what's great about something like that is a lot of the meals I make, they look complicated, but they're easy. But this one, like, a lot of steps. You gotta cook all the breakfast meat first. You gotta mix the dough, preheat the oven, spray the pan, all that crazy shit. Layer it all in. And a lot of times you make a meal like that for yourself, and it takes a long time to make, and you're done eating in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what's great about that thing is I'll be eating that for 3 days. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, Chan, there are some leftovers of it Sunday morning, Saturday. I don't remember what it was, but and I was like, she told me what it was, and she cooks it in a frying pan, and then she has a frying pan that's oven safe, and she finishes it off in there, and so I didn't have all that, but I did have a baking pan, and yeah, so I did that, and yeah, it was fantastic. Definitely something that I'm gonna amend the recipe a little bit, just to see what's what.
Something like
Just
that, you can.
try
It's easy.
different things. Yeah.
You choose like different meats or something.
Well, not necessarily that, but to make it a little more healthy, I'm thinking about putting some roasted broccoli in it,
Ooh.
type of thing.
Okay.
Putting a layer of that in there, and maybe throw in some like serrano peppers cut up in there, give it some heat, something like that. And I didn't go crazy on spices this time because I just wanted to get it in its pure form. And yeah, so
Would you
I
put
threw the
mayonnaise in it?
no, I would not do that.
Okay.
Maybe lube up the pan with it. Who knows?
I use things to grease up the pan, not lube up the pan.
Well, listen, the lube is used for like easy insertion and removal, and so I think the word this works perfectly in that regard. They don't sell little packets of personal use grease at the
They
impulse
do. It's
rack
called
at
mayonnaise.
Wawa. Yeah, no.
I
Okay.
guess if you lube it up correctly, it might help it be moister too, right?
Well, no, not exactly. The moistness is about temperature and time, and of course,
He said
you know,
moistness.
certain 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 batters would be more moist than others, things like that. But
Moist.
no, this was cornbread mix out of a box, and it's perfectly moist.
Yeah, that sausage. Ooh,
Yeah,
sorry, I know this has turned into the Food Network all of a sudden, sort of.
yeah.
But
Shout out to
wife
Russ
made
the
a
Muss
really
if you're
cool-
listening.
My wife made a really cool sausage thing on Thanksgiving, like for the day, just to snack on until dinner was ready. You know how people will make sausage balls out of like biscuit mix and cheese and sausage.
You said balls.
Yeah. Well, instead of biscuit mix, she used stovetop stuffing,
Yeah.
and they looked like little turds, but they actually tasted delicious. But they were really
Nice.
good.
You really
So-
sold that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I gotta be honest with you. When I saw her making them, and when they came out of the oven, they really looked like little balls of shit.
Okay.
So I was a little bit apprehensive, and then I ended up eating most of them. The fucking things were great.
Nice.
so, Lou, did Black Friday treat you well with purchases or no?
I really didn't do any Black Friday shopping. On Saturday, I did go to that Toy Federation place in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Love that
It's
place.
an okay store. It's their vintage stuff was good. I wouldn't recommend going there to buy anything new because anything that's like out in stores is way cheaper in the stores than in there. They had some high prices on Joe's and stuff, but I only bought two things. I bought a Classics Roboto and a damn. What was the other thing I bought? Damn, now I can't even remember because I was just so excited to get the Classics Roboto. My wife just hollered from the other room. The Super 7 Genghis Frog.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
yeah, it was.
Okay.
They were both. One was Genghis Frog was priced at $20, and the Roboto was 60. But then after the sale they were running, ended up getting both after tax for 67. So I thought it was a decent price.
Nice.
That's
I
Shout
also
out to
picked
Labs
up
this show.
I did a Super 7 as well. It's an ultimate from their line called The Worst.
Yeah.
It's like their imagining of their own characters or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a
I think
German-based line
Nice.
based in sausages, right?
I see what you did there. But it's the Robot Reaper, which has always been the main reason why I was excited to get this is because of that little Game Boy Color accessory that he comes with. See that purple thing?
Hang on, let me make that bigger.
Yeah. There's that little Game Boy Color. But it's a robot figure, just like fucking Death or Ghost of Christmas Future or whoever you want to say. But he's fucking awesome. The Grim Reaper, I guess, Robot Reaper.
They've got a cool vampire in that line too that looks cool.
Yeah, they do.
Those with middle fingers and stuff.
Yeah, if that's your thing.
I thought it was cool.
But yeah, I went a bit nuts on Black Friday. I got all the X-Transbot stuff almost.
Nice. There's so much on sale with that stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was hard to pass. Like I almost got that. I have no need for it. But like that. Oh god, what was his name? The 6-wheeled race car. I'm drawing a
Dragster.
blank. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
$15, man.
Yeah.
15.
Was so you got the regular one? I picked up this repaint. I guess G2.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Gort? The black one
Yep.
G2. Yeah, but he's
That's
pretty
it.
awesome.
Yeah, that is nice.
And,
I sold that whole set at TFCon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like a lot of the bots from that. Like I think I don't like the skirts on Dead End and Wild Rider, but the drag strip's pretty cool.
What did you pay for that drag strip?
Oh God, I don't know. It's something in the 20s or 30s.
Oh my god!
Hey, I saw a bounce between 20
I'll
and
tell you
25.
what. I'm glad some sucker bought it at TFCon before the sale.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have all of them, Gort. They just had him like on sale. They didn't have I guess they were sold out of their other ones.
I think the gravestone, like the trailer and those were sold out or have been sold out. I mean,
picked up little Anakin because I was never gonna pay full price for him.
Are you an angel?
Also from Hasbro, I picked up some other Joes, but I picked up the Red Widow, which has already gotten Scarlet head swap. But the Red Widow is pretty cool figure. It's like some kind of ninja looking thing.
What's that from?
Comes with a cloak. I don't know, some Marvel legend.
Oh, that's the
That's a great
Electra
body
Daredevil?
to make Lady Deadpool with.
Oh, Lady Deadpool. Yeah.
Brian,
People were making
Just-
Jinx customs out of that figure.
for all the figures you have that you've replaced with a Scarlet head, you should take those extra heads, throw them on all these Scarlet bodies. I'd like to see that line up.
Oh, yeah, that could be a thing.
Yeah.
But I got. So I love the Omnibots, right? And I love those recolors, but dude, for $30 to get a $120 figure for $30, and this is the one that comes with the decals. I decided not to put the decals on them, so it's just a yellow overdrive. He's pretty cool.
How are the legs on that, or the ankles, or whatever it was that we're having problems with?
They're fine. I mean, they're not the best engineered with these crazy looking heel spurs, but I mean, they hold. They got good tension or whatever, and yeah, if you just
They do the
pay
job.
attention and don't break it while you're transforming it, I think it's fine. Isn't that right, Bobby? No.
Oof.
Yeah. I know that one digs deep in him.
Shots
It's
fired.
like he looks at it on his shelf and he likes the figure, but he's always mad that it broke. Yeah. I didn't break mine because I watched this video first, so thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that.
Thanks for your sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly, right. And then just for fun, because these are like $20 as well, I got one of the very worst X Transbots masterpiece transformer, and that's the wind charger. I got the yellow one and the silver one.
Shout out to Keys.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's right.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
about kit bashing them together. I started taking them apart a little bit today because I kind of want to put the gray stuff on him instead of the green. And I think I figured out a way to do that, so I'll probably do that during another shelf gravy coming up. EE, this one specifically for you. I got the new Omnibot, the downshift.
How is
And
that?
I transformed it all by myself last night while watching TV without instructions. So
Fucking
call me a
liar.
liar. I'm not a liar. I did it. It just takes 4 times as long when you do it without instructions. And fortunately, I heard that people are having some QC issues on paint chipping. I've been fortunate thus far, so I don't want to push my luck on that. Here, like I said, I went nuts. Actually, there's a lot more, but I don't think it's arrived yet. The KFC Genrai.
Oh,
How is
This
that?
thing is bonkers great.
Look at that.
Okay,
sick
good.
beast.
tell us about it.
I couldn't fucking believe it. The thing is almost entirely painted. A lot of die cast, a lot of heft. Look, he's in a pose, like nothing shaking, nothing rattling. He comes in a box, like I don't have one here to compare it, but it's like because they got him transformed, rolled up into a ball, ready to be put. I don't think you can see it, but there's a I got the other part. It's not turned on, but the body to put him in is down there on the bottom shelf. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But
Nice.
this thing looks great, man. It's awesome. And yeah, I know there's a lot of people who love the fans hobby one out there, and I've made it no secret that I'm not a fan of that
It's
figure.
chunky.
And just it doesn't feel, like they're pretending. They're making masterpiece stuff that's only because it's masterpiece scale, type of stuff. I know there's some exceptions to that rule, but that power baser, man, I'm not a fan. But this thing is great.
That looks good. That red paint's really popping.
Yeah. And yeah, they got the paint to match the plastic, and it's like mainly shiny plastic, like on the shoulders and
I
stuff.
like the windows.
So they're translucent blue.
Yeah,
I know you've said that you're not always a fan of the blue, but I think it really looks good on that one.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. And it doesn't bother me because, like, I don't know. I don't consider this like a real world vehicle. I don't know. It's like kind
Fair.
of thing. Even though technically he is. But it's great, man. Just sit him down, no wobbles. He's solid as hell. His thumbs are a little weird, but yeah. And then, lastly, just to show off tonight, well, I did get a Dr. Egg finally as well. But I finally picked up my first Make Toys Seeker, and I'm not in on the repaint game, but as you can, for the Seekers anyway, as you can see, everything else I displayed here is a lot of repaints, but I was like, oh, they're doing one in black. That'll be pretty cool. So I'll break the ice on that and get one of these finally. I've never had a Make Toy Seeker, and there's like parts, and there's a thumb and a wing rattling around in there. So like I don't know if you've heard about the packaging of these, but it's like terrible. So you see the parts hanging around in there. So
now that outer plastic is that like just soft plastic?
what?
Or is there an actual case around it?
No.
Yeah, is there an actual case around the thing?
No,
or is
no,
that just
no.
a
This is
zipper?
like one of those. It feels like one of those giant Funko Pop protective cases that you would get.
Yeah.
Type of thing. It's just.
Yeah, what were they thinking?
Yeah. I don't know. Like make him as cheap as possible, I guess. But
Yeah,
he's like
probably.
zip tied in there. He's just like leaning, and yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of like people getting theirs, and it's like here it is, and it says like it's exploded. Like, the arms are gone, like the arms are banging around the box. It's just
Have fun
that
trying
mold
to
is-
pose that. And Brian, the only thing I'll tell you when you go to mess with it, the toe, the foot, I guess, there is a double joint on that.
Okay.
It'll maybe help you or infuriate you.
And I didn't get this on Black Friday, but I love that this crossover Knight Rider. Sorry, EE, crossovers are great sometimes, but they scale. He scales Masterpiece, so like I fucking
Yeah,
dig that.
$50 masterpiece scale. That was weird.
Yeah, I dig it. I'm glad they did that. He doesn't need to be no chug. It's
Nice.
Michael Knight.
I had that.
Defender.
I canceled it. I just couldn't.
Don't
I
worry,
just
it'll
couldn't
be
put-
on clearance. You can pick it up later.
Yeah, I did
They're
the same thing,
available.
Joe.
You have no trouble getting it now, so it'll clearance out.
Yeah.
I've seen artwork of it, and I'd love to see it. It's a an NCC 1701 Enterprise. I can't remember if it's the 01 or just if it's the 01A crossover with Transformers with Enterprise
that.
Transformers. I'd love to see
I have
that.
not seen that.
They did a Star Trek crossover. What was this?
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
No, they haven't. That's what I'm saying. I've seen just like
Oh.
fan art.
Oh,
Okay.
They did a comic of it.
Yeah, it
They
was a
did
comic.
comic crossover of it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, it was right after they did the Ghostbusters one.
Yeah, it was IDW.
I wish I had gotten that MP10 Ghostbuster.
So I
That
got.
was
Why
cool.
would people make a custom Jinx or Lady Deadpool when you can just buy Jinx or Lady Deadpool?
No, what
They
I was
didn't
saying
have
with
that
Deadpool
time.
is you use that body to upgrade your Lady Deadpool.
Oh,
Because that
upgrade
one's
it.
got that one's got double jointed elbows and all.
Yeah,
and
it's all pinless,
pinless.
too. It's a good
Yeah.
figure. Yeah.
That's what I did with mine. I used it just
Well-
to upgrade my Lady Deadpool.
Wow, the original, the one, the Lady Deadpool that didn't have the double jointed elbows. People were using that to make Jinx customs.
Oh.
So that's what they were using that body for. So
Yeah, there was what was it the whatever Target exclusive Black Widow they had done at some point, but it had pinless black arms. Same color and size and everything for Baroness. I threw that on the
okay.
retro card. Looks perfect.
I had that figure around somewhere.
Yeah, that Black Widow, I think it's like you can still get it for like $35-$40. I think.
That's good.
Yeah, it was clearanced out, but it's since gone up. It's a great package. Like
It is.
you got the three head sculpts.
Yeah.
Multiple guns, stuff like that. Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's up now, but yeah, you're right. It's
Oh,
you can still
actually.
get it though.
You're right.
It's a good figure. It's like the best one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, look at all that.
I have all the rest of those pieces in a bag. I don't need any of that. Should just chuck that at an NJCC or something.
Yeah, so I've been on vacation this week, just transforming bots, having
Nice.
a good time, getting new TVs, stuff like that. I guess I got that on Black Friday too.
That's a good vacation right there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
got a new
Oh,
dryer.
It was a 75-inch you got.
Yeah,
Nice.
it So I got a new car this year, and it's the same. It's a Rogue, which is what I had previously, but it's bigger. And now I kind of bit off a little more than I could chew when I went out back. And the guy, when he sold it to me, said, "Does it fit in that car?" I was like, "Yeah, man, it's bigger than the old." And yeah, they fucking jammed that thing in there. We couldn't close the hatch. Fortunately, I had some bungee cords, and I was able to do all that. But then it was like, no, it's a 75-pound awkward type of thing, and it was jammed into my car so tightly. Like when I got home, it was just me. Man, I was like wiggling it here this way. It's like, come on, get out of the car. And then I got it in the house, got it unpacked. But then I even just lifting it up like 4 feet to put it on the entertainment center. It's like I called my neighbor. I was like, please let me know when you get home. I need you to help me move the TV. And he gets there and he's like, so, okay, here it is. Where's it going? I was like, I just need you to help me pick it up off the floor and put it there. He's like, oh, that's great. I thought we were going to have to like go upstairs or something like that. I was like, nope. So, yeah, got that hooked up. I wasn't able to get my very old 5-channel surround sound system to work with it. I didn't feel like playing with the settings too much. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. But I ordered a soundbar with a subwoofer on at Best Buy as well. That was on sale. Actually, they didn't have it. I had to get it from Amazon. Thanks, Gord. And
You're welcome.
yeah, it comes tomorrow. So I haven't, like, The first movie I want to watch, obviously, is going to be like A New Hope. So I haven't watched any. I'm just watching regular TV on it. I'm waiting for that initial moment of full sound and everything to, wait for that to come in before I turn on A New Hope.
Only
just to
thing
try it.
so for soundbar, do you know if you grabbed like a 2.1 or a 3.1?
3.1.2, something like that.
Oh,
So it's a Samsung TV, and this is a Samsung soundbar. As I was talking to the guy, it was actually really good salesman. I was really surprised.
They
But
sync up fine. Yeah.
yeah, and he said, yeah, he was trying to show me like the Sonos and the Bose and stuff like that or whatever, and I was like, oh, the Sonos is interesting, but I'm just not ready for that type of commitment. He's like, well, the Samsungs, they'll link up directly to the TV and they'll use the speakers from the TV and all that other stuff as well. And I was like, great. And then they didn't have that one in stock. And I mean, I could see why. He's like, they won't even let me pre-order it for you. It's like, thing's just been going like hotcakes. And it turns out it's like a $580 soundbar that was priced down to $330. So that's why. And fortunately, I was able to find one on Amazon. So, yep. And it's supposed to come on Sunday, but instead it comes tomorrow. Yay.
Only recommendation I'd give you, hook it up with the HDMI, not optical or any of that.
Yeah, no, it'll be HDMI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It plays better with the TV that way. That's all.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
Yeah.
Things. My last TV I bought was before 2016, and it was a 55-inch plasma.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about heavy TV, but yeah, a lot had changed. He was like, I was like, what are all these things back here? And he's like, oh, well, that's for this hooking up that, and that it's a backward feedback through the HDMI thing. I was like, oh wow, check that out. Crazy. But, yeah, so I'm excited. It's nice to be able to watch TV again. My TV's been broken since October, so I've just been watching here on my computer screen or on my phone.
See, that sounds better than just having like an actual upgrade because you were without, so now you're going to appreciate it a lot differently.
Yeah, I think though, so I was like, all right, I went from a 40 something inch or like a 45-inch TV or 48, I can't remember, to a 55. And then I was like, I'm just going to go 65, gradual upgrade. And then when I saw the prices there, I was like, oh, all right. 75 will fit. I did the measurements ahead of time, and so I went ahead and did that. And now I think it's a little too big for the room. It's like one of those things where my room isn't very deep, so I'm sitting there, and like when I'm actually watching TV, I find my eyes going to different parts of the screen, just like if you're like sitting in a movie theater because the screen's so big. I was like, oh, well, I made my bed. I'll live in it. That's it. Sleep in it. Whatever you do. So that's my Black Friday experience. Taking the week off
dude,
after
sounds like
Thanksgiving is great.
You're the win there.
Yeah. But yeah, I love it. I love this time of year. First off, one of the things that was great was I only found maybe 4 instances where I got burned on buying things full price that like really stung. And everything else is just kind of patience. It's like, I'm going to get this. If it goes on sale, I'm going to wait. And I tell you, man, getting this thing for $35, that just warmed my heart. I was like, I couldn't check out fast enough. I felt like I was stealing. But I don't know what the hell TF Source is smoking over there. But yeah, I guess repaints of Omnibots are a very obscure collector community that you really just gotta like cars that turn into robots. People like me that would go after that stuff. But yeah. But when this is going to be the racing version, I love collecting the racing versions of stuff. Wheeljack Jazz, so on and so forth, right? So when he put out, it's like, okay, I'm making the Omnibots and I'm making them racing versions as well. And he's doing it for that double agent guy as well, punch counter punch. But then when I saw they were stickers, I was like, all right, that's it. I'll cancel all my orders. But for $35, can't say no.
Yeah. Hey, they had some really good sales, man.
Yeah.
I was smart this time. Hopefully, I've checked out with PayPal and still using my card just in case. But
oh yeah. So have you been burned multiple times on that, or I know I've heard it from like at least 10 years ago. That was a big problem.
Yeah, it's happened several times. It got me once, but it was a pain in the ass. But bank's like, you need to deal with the card. The card's like, no, don't call us. You need to deal with your bank. And
Oh, well, yeah. So I never buy anything on debit or with my checking account. That's real money.
Yeah.
Everything's done with a credit card because
oh, it was
you got one leap in between, right?
it was the credit card.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was, but yeah, the credit. It's like on my
Then why would they
card.
tell you to call a bank? Well, I don't understand.
It was a pain, dude. When I went to the bank finally, like the lady was like, because it was just a process and a whole thing. But yeah, so I was like, yeah. But I mean, they had some really good sales, dude. If I had a little bit more, because again, we was with going up the chain of JD's, we stayed at a hotel, and then here this weekend, like I knew we had this expense coming, so I was like, there's a lot more money I could have dropped, because realistically, I'd probably brought that KFC Master Prime trailer.
Yeah, 130. It's still up for 130.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I knew I had all these expenses coming. I was like, time to be an adult.
Yeah, that one stung.
But yeah, I do like it at some point, because that was my first Prime.
And I saw that one for 130. I was like, ooh, that stings.
What was full price on that thing?
It's like 190, I think. So, yeah. I think I got it from
sales. Yeah, some really good sales, man. I'll give them that. But I was hoping to see, like, a Big Bad Toy Store several months ago had because I got Punch and Counter Punch, and I kept him in the box. Like, he came in right before TFCon October last year, and I kept him in the box until the spring, just because of all the horror stories and blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't want to be opening this and just be disappointed. And I was like, finally, I was like, I got to do something with this. I just can't. I got to just I just got to open it and mess with it. And I'm like, I actually kind of like this. And it was like I slowed down, went through the steps, and watch videos and stuff. And Big Bad Toy Store had it on sale for like $35 at one point over the summer or early fall at some point. And I was like, I'll have to check this when I get home.
Yeah.
And completely forgot about it to the next day, and the next day it's back up to full price.
Yeah.
But if I see it again, I'm gonna snag it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come back around. The sales aren't over, for Black Friday, so just keep your eyes peeled. Or I guess for holiday shopping in general. It's like
there'll be more sales.
Black Friday started like November 1st. I feel like that's when we started seeing that stuff. It's like
I started seeing Black Friday deals like the week prior online.
Yeah, it's like the grocery store stocking Valentine's cards the day after Christmas, type shit, It's like, what the hell? It's like people that decorate their house for Halloween in July. It's weird. I don't get it.
Get a house where I live, like like the Home Depot 7-foot skeletons, 10-foot skeletons, or whatever it is. They bought it. These people bought this home, and then because they bought it in like September or something like that. And then a few weeks later, they're with the skeleton up, and it's been up there for over a year. Like the orange on the pumpkin on the back where all the sun hits is like faded out to orangish white. Like, dude, you gotta take that thing down, man.
Somebody on Facebook I saw, they're like they're big into like goth stuff, and they had one of those giant skeletons up for Halloween, and she's like, the neighbors came over and asked me when we're taking that down, and then the very next day they dressed it up for Christmas, basically, as a Christmas decoration.
Yeah, I've seen one people like using like they're using that. They throw a Santa hat on it. And they use it to like the skeletons decorating the house. They'll like throw strands of lights in the skeleton's hand and then attach it to the house.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart. Tell you the one thing that would really make this week complete is getting that Fans Toys Ultra Magnus, but I have a shipping number, but it hasn't been shipped yet. So
yeah, neither is mine. I think thinking maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. So.
Where'd y'all get y'all's?
From Nick.
Nick Toy Guy.
Y'all see the post from it was the Chosen Prime?
Yeah.
That they put out. Yeah, so essentially it's for the all that did, and essentially it's saying like, yes, we got in a small number. We're going to start ship them out in the order of the way that we're going to ship them out in the order that the orders came in. So if you were the first person to order it, then yours is getting shipped out. If you're the last person to order it, yours is late.
Did that too.
And but like I like fact that they put in there something like, please don't be whiny, don't be emailing us asking like other people are getting theirs, when am I getting mine, and stuff like that. And it's like, if you do, we're gonna ship it on mule.
That's funny. The
A little tongue in cheek humor. I appreciate that kind of stuff. And then of course, within hours, there's people in Facebook groups. I don't think this is a proper response. This is not right.
but
We are the customers. They should not treat us like this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
dude. I mean, people can't recognize the snark. It's just, well, you know who we're dealing with. These
Mhm.
collectors, man, they're knuckleheads.
Some of these guys got no humor, man.
But it's funny, like
Yeah.
with Mythic Legions, I follow the Horsemen a lot, and like they do podcasts every Wednesday, and when a new wave drops, they make fun. They're live on camera making fun of that same exact situation. Like, if you fucking email us asking us when, we're putting you to the back of the line, type stuff. It just cracks me up because it's like, I mean, the Horsemen take a while to ship their stuff out. That's for sure. Even once they get it in the warehouse, but like, you order from like BBTS or Chosen Prime or whomever. It's like, all right, it's coming. Just, you can track it online. They'll put the damn notice in there. They'll do the things. Like, just calm down. Plus, it's over like the holidays. People are busy. It's nuts.
Oh, what was it? I saw this thing in the classified group. The guy got I'm sorry, what about got classified? It was the Valverse guy. He's like, I got this in, and this is how it came shipped. And I'll be honest with you, me and several other people in the chat, or not the chat, but in the comments, like I had no idea what was wrong with this.
I couldn't
like
either.
it looked fine.
I didn't see anything.
And he's like, I guess he got it like a Wednesday before Thanksgiving. He emailed them on the Friday after Thanksgiving, and this was Monday midday, going, I haven't got a response yet. Does anyone have a telephone number for him?
And people complain about AI, but this is the reason why all these companies are using AI to answer the damn phone, because everybody wants an answer right away.
All right, so go ahead.
I was just saying, I remember years ago when they first started doing like the automated like phone answering stuff, and I'm calling somebody. I don't know if it's the cable company, whomever it is. I'm calling, and I'm listening to them talk, and I'm like, they haven't paused yet. And I'm like, I was like, are you a real person? And then like they didn't answer. And I was like, this is not a real person. It's talking to me. And I remember that. That enlightened me that very day. That's it. I trust nothing.
So
AI
one of the
phone
things
calls now.
one of the things that I hate with AI, and I've started noticing this in the last couple of months, is descriptions in eBay posts. And I'm like, this answer is like no questions for me. It's just like this whole paragraph of this flowy, wordy crap, and I'm like, of like what the figure is and what the line is and what year the whole line came out and then went on for X number of years. I'm like, it's just an AI generated thing. I'm like, tell me what it is. Is it broken? Is it in good condition? Is anything loose or missing? Just throw that in there. But
the funny
Google's
stuff
even
is,
started doing it with when you ask it a question, it does an AI response first.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Amazon comments, when you because you could search for comments back in the day, look for certain things, go by rating, and at the very top now they call it Rufus or whatever. You go in there and if you're buying some clothes or something like that, you can like ask like you can choose a category on how well it fits or something based on the size. And then when you click on it, the answer that it comes back with is like, some customers say that it's sized really well and it fits good, but some other customers say that it doesn't fit very well. Then I'm like, gee, thanks.
yeah. So the last comment that came in here from Ryan, you just need to dial down your mojo, buddy. That sounds like what that fix that problem next time.
Yeah, I don't understand that comment. I'm having trouble with that one.
Dr. Austin Powers.
You haven't
Austin
seen
Powers,
that
first
reference
movie.
there, Wolfie? Austin Powers, the first one?
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a while.
What's up, people? I'm back.
Where have you been?
E, I was
Blue
throwing
and
so
brink.
much shade your way, and you weren't even paying
It's all
attention.
right. It's okay.
You can go
Shade
back
on
and
what?
re-listen. You just lots of things.
Okay.
But you can go listen back later and then chastise me in the Umbra guessed it. It's fine.
Dear Brad Brink, I am so disappointed in how you spoke about me.
No, Tony Brink's a savage. He's not as
It's
nice as
pronounced
people think he is.
it's pronounced
Savage.
Savage.
He's a savage. Savage.
Savage, yeah.
The Savagelizer.
Who's Savage Operas?
Sorry.
Sound
No,
like
I-
Jeremy B
yeah.
during the action figure segment, mispronouncing everything.
Hey, I would have said Savage Oppressed too. I was like, whatever. I don't know what it is, but I'm happy for you there, Willie.
So I hope you enjoyed that, whatever that is.
You know, hey, if you're happy, you win, right?
So, I don't know if you guys talked about it while I was gone. The Hasbro live stream today, was that announced or was that just like surprising? Because I didn't know there was even one going on today.
I didn't
I-
see squat.
I heard about it on another podcast I was watching on Tuesday, Toy Anxiety. They mentioned it, but that's only because they got somebody on there that's a super Marvel Legend fanboy. And then, yeah, I mean, just other than that, like,
I got an email for that one.
yeah, did you get an email? I don't think I got an email on that.
I didn't
one.
check my email today.
I
I saw
didn't.
something for the Marvel Legends. I didn't know they were doing a Transformers thing today.
Yeah. The,
And
Well, I think maybe after
nobody
the
shared the information. Good job, Wolf.
and my Facebook algorithm's all messed up just because I haven't been doing a lot of random toy searches and stuff anymore. It's like I'm not getting the Hasbro Pulse. I mean, I subscribe to their page, and usually you'd get an update or something like that, but I didn't get anything this time.
Huh.
It,
Yeah.
it's been a while since Marvel Legends got me a little excited, and they got some things that are coming out that I really want.
The comments, I was watching the replay and the live comments, which are hysterical sometimes. There's a lot of people who are like, dude, this is a good stream, banger after banger type stuff.
Yeah. With me being X-Men, I want that Marrow. They're finally doing the Acolytes, Magneto's Acolytes. You get into Fabian Cortez, and you got the Nemesis build a figure. That figure hasn't been made since Toy Biz did one back in the days. So yeah,
Okay.
and the X-Force Nightcrawler, and I noticed that they didn't repaint. It's not a repaint of the old Nightcrawler body. This one's pinless. The other one was not. So
Yeah, they seem to be moving into that next progression.
Is it
with the
a
pinless
repaint
stuff.
of the '97 body though? Because the '97's pinless.
I don't. Maybe it's a repaint of '97. I don't have the '97, so I don't know.
Did you say it was X Force or X
X
Force Nightcrawler?
X-Force Nightcrawler, yes.
I didn't see that one.
Well, that one won a fan vote earlier in the year. I think it was a fan vote, and that one won. And so I knew that was coming, but then they kind of teased others, and I know I had mentioned it before in our chat about that Marvel Legends leak list for 2025.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
like Fabian Cortez was on that leak list, and they showed him today, and so yeah, I'm excited.
Good. I'm happy for you. I bet you're not smiling though.
No, I'm not.
So what else came out of that?
And I was smiling in that picture. So what are you talking about?
It was Smug.
Yeah, I was gonna say I picked up Smug. Like, hey ladies, look at my Eternia playset. How you doing? Come on over here. Get out of that sandbox. That's what I got.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. What else came out of that stream? That I know we had. Because I know Nick was very excited in the chat about what was coming out.
That Agent Venom looks really good. I'm excited to get an update on that.
Agent
More
Venom?
Spider-Man retro stuff.
It's a female
They showed some of the Spider-Man movie stuff, right?
Yeah,
Did
the Garfield movie stuff. They showed the Amazon exclusive Lizard.
Did you say the Garfield movie stuff?
Yeah,
Oh,
Andrew
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew
Never mind.
Garfield.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking of the
the
cat.
British guy. Well, the other British guy.
Like, what kind of crossover was that I missed? It was the 80s, man. Anything could happen. Is that where the Transformer stuff came from today, too?
No,
Live
that
stream?
was something different.
Okay.
What was that? A
convention.
cyber
Yeah, something.
Oh,
at Japan,
CyberCon.
Some convention.
Cyber-
CyberCon?
Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know that was happening until
Oh, no, I think some of the
started leaking
pictures.
up.
I was going to say, I think some of the pictures I sent. What's the really happy half stone dude that
Mark.
does the. Yeah. I think he was in some of them.
Well, he might have been there.
I didn't even realize they were doing another Superion. When I saw the pictures of what was it, Slingshot and Air Raid, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The silver bolt's interesting because the body, I guess the combiner body, it transforms into like a booster jet for the Concorde. He just plugs into the back of it. It's kind of interesting. It's an interesting take, right? Because they're going that whole parts forming route like they did with Menasor, but they can turn that into a trailer, right? But what do you do for Silverbolt? So it's kind of neat. Fans Toys turn it into a stand, but Hasbro turned it into something that you can like plug into the back of the jet to make it a bigger jet. It's kind of neat.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they also. I'm looking on my phone here. They pulled it. He's also. It's a. What's the word I'm looking for here? It's
barrier.
A barricade with a cannon at top. Let's see.
Oh yeah, so base mode. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I am not happy with those legs.
Oh, on the Superion? Yeah, I thought it was like kind of like that. What was that GoBot thing with the
All the power suit stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the Menasor legs. It's straight up the Menasor legs redone, and I'm like, I think it looks fucking awesome. It's awful. It looks awful.
I mean, if you look at the air raid specifically in jet mode, I was like, what the hell is this? Like
he looks like the G1 Bumblebee and Cliffjumper, like the deformed, the kind of bulbous kind of.
And I was like, they did that just so he could fit into that crevice or whatever in the shins. I was like, you didn't. If you have the opportunity to just plug the jet onto the leg, you could have done that a hell of a lot better, I thought. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. Like I get. Hey, we can save money by doing this, and I know that's how corporations work, but it just does not look good.
It really does look like a reskin of Menasor, type of thing. Like with the way the arm joints looked and how this jet splits in half.
Yeah, I could deal with the arm joints. I could deal with that, but those legs, man.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's to be fair though, I guess it does look kind of really G1-ish, from a cartoon perspective, Whereas the Combiner War stuff, well, the Menasor was awful, but I really like the Superion for the Combiner Wars.
I get that they're going for that. This is how it looks in the cartoon, but even then, if you look at the recessed, where the panel that pops out is recessed back into, and then the piece above it, it still it doesn't look right. If it was all flush, maybe, but
it looks unfinished.
Yeah. I'm sure someone will come out with an add-on kit and to fix the knees, and Toy Hacks will put out some stickers. So
I guess so.
It'll be a good time.
Good old add-on kits.
Mm-hmm.
What would we do without them?
I think I saw there's an add-on kit coming out for an Optimus, but I've already forgotten what it is.
It's the one I've seen a lot of lately has been the so like they did like the missing link, but for mainline, and a crap ton of gaps in him. So I've seen a lot of stuff recently for add-on kits filling those holes and things like that.
Maybe that's what I saw. Yeah. And it was like a teaser, like a silhouette. It wasn't like they didn't show us what it actually was yet, if I remember correctly. But I don't know if you looked at those pictures from the convention. There's a lot of Derek's gonna be busy pulling the Robot news for this Monday. Like, there's a lot going on. There's a whole bunch of non-transforming figures. It looks like it's coming from another line. It's very G1 looking.
Mm-hmm.
They they kind of look like the YOLO Park figures, but they're not built. I don't know if they're built figures. Obviously, we don't have a lot of information on this stuff yet. But like,
Was it the combat stuff?
maybe I think it started with an A. I think the
Aldi?
company. Yeah,
Yeah. AULTEY.
Yeah. They look good. It looks very interesting. Yeah.
And Gordon EE, that's the one y'all said y'all thought were blind box figures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're blind box figures. So, though.
Yeah. Something
Oh,
that
are
was
they?
nice about it too. I guess the small ones come paired up. So in that first wave, you have was it Kickback and Cliff Jumper, I think, but they come together. So it's not like you're getting gypped or anything. Getting something half the size in the box.
Well, I mean, really, it's a core class, and we're gonna throw in a gun and a blast effect, and then be Voyager price.
Wait, so those things I was just talking about, those are blind boxes too?
The
Yeah.
Aldi stuff, yeah.
But they look really good.
Yeah.
They do. I'm interested. I want to see more.
Yeah, but if
love
it's
it.
blind box,
It's,
fuck them. That's fucking
Yeah.
bullshit. They can go to hell and die. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think the price conversion on it, they were like $10 a box or something. But
$10 blind box.
expectedly, if you
Fuck
buy,
you,
sure,
man.
but if you buy a case of them, you're gonna get a full set, and I'm sure you sell
Kiss
the
my
extras, no
ass.
problem.
Gotta buy a full set.
I'm interested in how they're going to scale with Legends, because I think their mini bots look so much better than what the Legends have done.
Yeah.
For
It'll probably
me,
scale fine.
So
Yeah, but they had like repaints already of some stuff, and
That's what they had as some of the chase figures too, like toy versions and clear
Yeah.
shit.
Now, do you have to put those together like Blockies and YOLO Park, or are they already together in the
I
package?
don't know. Yeah,
Don't-
that I
Sony's in
don't
the chat.
that I don't know.
5 inches. So I don't have a tape measure, but where's my Optimus?
Optimus is
How tall is a new age Optimus?
4 inches, maybe.
4
4.5,
inches.
5 inches.
Not 5.
Hold on. Let's see. New Age Optimus.
Oddly, is a pre-built figure according to Sony.
There we
Yep.
go.
Really? So that's why it's $5 more than a Blocky, because they're doing the labor for you.
Well, they got the license for the pre-built figure. Lockheed's didn't.
Yeah, I mean they look good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like it's.
I like them.
I don't know.
I think they look good on the shelf.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of the blind box, but I'm not sure why this trend is coming along again. Because remember we had the little blind box things where it was like Autobots had like an Autobot symbol, and Decepticons had a Decepticon symbol at the top, and they were like 2 inches, maybe 3 high. And you pull that little symbol up, and it would flip. Like the head stayed out, but the body would flip between like a robot and a vehicle. And then we've got the
New Age Optimus,
and then we got the Blockies.
just a tad under 4 3/4.
Okay.
Oh, really?
So it's not going to scale too
Yeah.
well.
All these, like the top end of those, like your Prime Megatron will be a little taller. But I would
Sony,
think the
by the
mini
way-
box will probably look okay though,
Yeah.
one way or the
So
other.
Sony in the chat, I loved your team picture of Fans Toys movie masterpiece. Like, it's like we just need them to make a wheelie, right? And then that's like completes the set for the most part.
You need a wreck car.
Oh yeah, it's true. Rekar, forgot about him. But I don't know. That X-Transat's Rekar is pretty nice. No, I've had him standing on one foot in like a weird like yay pose for 3 years, and he hasn't even fallen over. This is great.
Yeah, I mean, if Hasbro, like what Sony's saying there, if Hasbro can make their money off of the licensing, not the actual work, then that's probably how they're going to go.
Holy crap! So
I'm sure they'll probably always still have their main line, but
3-0 is did an Optimus Primal with the alien mask. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, that is fucking bonkers.
Yeah, well, they got a sound shockwave coming up. Looks pretty good too.
So, yeah, these pictures, these aerial bots, these promotional pictures are very flattering compared to what we saw, how they looked when they were on displays at that convention.
Yeah.
There's a Prime called Prima Prime. Prima
Yeah.
Prime?
Yep. So they're doing that's the next thing they're doing this year is
So
I
glad
guess
I don't
next
have
year.
to pull this news anymore.
Yeah.
Good God, man.
It's the
Derek, eat your heart out, dude. God damn it.
so the primes, they're making figures of 13 primes, and if you look at was it Magnetronus and Prime are going to be the first two, I think, and there's rumblings of that Megatronus being the going to be a retool, and that's going to be the Studio Series Megatron.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Gort, G2 Grimlock.
No,
No?
I'm good. I'm good
They
on
even
that
give
one.
you a G2 wheelie with it. Is that even a
Extra
thing?
no.
I don't. Was there ever even a G2 wheelie made?
No.
No.
No. I mean, look, I welcome new color designs on stuff like that, but didn't look like they changed him too much. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of those Studio Series molds. I picked up the New Age Dinobots for G2. I think those are fantastic, and that was exciting enough as is, because getting the swoop and the sludge for more or less the first time ever in those colors, that's some brilliant shit. Like I'm
Now we're
happy
getting
with that.
promotional images of the Superion, and this does not look. This does not look good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the legs, man. And then like I feel like if they got one pose where like they've got the whole thing is like Superion's holding the gun, you know, with one hand and then supporting it with the other hand, but it's a closed fist. You're supporting it on a closed fist, and I'm like, that articulate some fingers. Do
Sony,
better.
I'm scrolling through your Facebook right now, and I see you got the Jinrai, or maybe you're sharing someone else's pictures. But if you have it, I think it's awesome. The KFC. I don't know if you got it or not, but I think it's pretty great.
What you got there, Z? Is that the Inferno?
Yeah, I'm just kind of. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. I don't know why I bought it. It's just $10.
That's the greatest trick. It's just lowering those prices.
So what were these called again? Aldi's?
Yeah, AULDEY. That's the company.
They do look nice. I wonder how they feel. Like, they look good. And then there's bigger ones. There's like on this one display, there's like a giant Megatron. Is that you maybe just for display to show off, like, you know, they upsized it to be like, hey, this is like, so you can see it. Like if these things are like behind a big rope or whatever, you can't get close or something.
I didn't catch the news on that, but I was kind of hoping that they did, you know, giant ones there because it looked cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say when we first started talking about this, what was it, a month and a half or so ago, when we were talking about talking about these things coming out. Yeah, that's what it was. Like you got that line, the little stuff, and then you got these bigger ones too. And I think there was some movie, Transformer 1 movies coming from that, figures coming from that too.
Yeah,
apparently just the arms move on those ones.
Yeah, he's saying it looks like a con model, which is like a promotional thing, like, hey everybody, get over here and look at this type of thing. But there is a picture of Optimus Prime. Maybe I should share my screen. There we go.
That'll work.
Here we go. So, so here's the little guys. These are supposedly the 5-inch tall ones, I guess, right? And then they got this big promotional Megatron here. But also, if we look here, I can't really zoom. Well, can I? Like 23 centimeters, but this doesn't. This looks like it might be something else because these are all G1 stuff, and this is stylized.
Yeah,
So,
different
Yeah,
aesthetic.
it's like 9 inches, like 8 or 9 inches, 23 centimeters.
but is that Audi AU? I can't tell. Right, it's too grainy. But yeah,
What a
unless they're
big
making
boy.
another thing. Yeah, I don't know what
Kind
that
of
is.
kind of dream wavy. It seems.
I'm not
Yeah.
collecting any new scales.
Yeah. So.
You say that now.
I mean it.
Mhm. Said every Transformers collector all the time.
But like, if you harken back, I mean, these are basically like Heroes of Cybertron. Remember those little PVC
Yeah.
figures, but
Little
articulated?
vinyl figures. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit bigger and articulated.
Definitely bigger. I
Yeah.
like those little ones. I still have almost a full set.
Yeah. Oh, really? Wow, they had
Yeah.
their little fun. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, out of all the stuff I sold, that's what I kept.
Were they the ones where like
Yes.
they're only about 3 inches tall,
Yeah.
but the leg was just like a plastic pin into the leg, and you can just pull the leg on and off. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they were blend box too, weren't they?
Like you can, I guess you can move the arms, the
No.
hands, like head. You can get a little bit out of them, but they really just stood there.
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they look great with CityBot. But I sold all my CityBots.
So
Yeah, I can't wait for this Magnus. I just can't. Excited.
So do you think they're going to stick with Fantastic Model when the Prime comes out, or they're going to make another company to sell the Prime?
Well, they'll knock off their own name. It'll be Funtastic Model.
Fantastic Model.
What was the other one that they had for a
Robot
while?
Paradise.
Robot Paradise, and there was
Robot
one before that.
Perfect Fusion or something.
Yeah, bring back Perfect Fusion.
Yeah, that was
I
the
like
that was the
one.
Skisium. Yep.
Yeah,
That's a good name.
I like that one. Yeah.
They didn't do any color variants with that mold, which surprises me.
That's like a one and done.
Yeah.
Also, too, like that one, it's got like less die cast than the rest of the Dinobots, and it's like, I forget what was the backstory to that one. It was like Fans
Bring up the scale that I heard.
Vance is putting this out as a different name because they know it's not up to snuff to the quality of materials that their other stuff is, so they didn't want to get it confused or something like that, or I don't know. I remember that.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. And then, like I said, it was to make. I'm okay with how big Slag was, but apparently others weren't.
I mean, they were roughly the same size, but that first Slag, remember, that was their first Dinobot, so that was like their first foray into it, and I'm sure that they're like, we could do a few things better, and
it was much better in the aesthetics department all around.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a floppy mess either.
No, I remember the hips specifically on that Scoria were a bit rough.
Hips, the knees, there were shoulder issues.
Yeah,
Scoria was not. That was not well made.
Yeah. But still, man, I remember it's like. I mean, that harkens back to the days you get that first one and it's Slag of all. You're like, well, at least I got a Masterpiece Grimlock, and I loved how they gave the booties with the Grimlock, so that you can like, like, all right, well, I'm 2/5 of the way there, but then it's just like the endless waiting, and then Sludge finally drops the stomp, and you're just like, yes, finally. And then they finally announced a Grimlock after that. Like, wow, we didn't even think they were gonna do that, did we? And sure enough.
Yeah, I remember because I got him an MP right before that because I know I had pre-ordered Grimlock in game. So, but yeah, like Sludge, like I was like, all right, I was like, I'm gonna get Sludge. Sludge my favorite Autobot, so I got Sludge. And I was like, well, you can't have one Dinobot without the rest, so you gotta get the rest of them. So I got the rest, tracked down the rest, and got them. I'm like, all right, I'm just doing the Dinobots as MP. That's all I'm doing. I love the Dinobots as a kid. That's all I'm doing in MP. And yeah, thousands of dollars later, I'm fucked.
And, yeah, I mean, I have my MP08 Grimlock over there. He's just like on a shelf of misfits, type stuff, hanging out because like I really can't bring myself to sell it because I paid way too much for it because I bought it after the fact because I wasn't gonna go in on MP stuff, and then I was like, sure enough, actually I think I bought it on Amazon. I think we were just talking about shipping before, right? And people freaking about how long it takes to ship, and I don't want to say how much I spent on it, but it was too much, and I bought it off Amazon for third party seller, and like it comes to here comes the tracking. I'm like, all right, is this legit? I know it's not real Amazon, using their marketplace or whatever, and then sure enough, it comes through delivered, and I go outside and look, and it's not there, and I'm just like, no. And I think I emailed Amazon at the time. They're like, just give it a day or so. Sometimes, and yeah, sure enough, it showed up like the next day. But I guess the post person didn't feel like delivering it, and they just marked it delivered or something.
Well,
like
they
that.
might have marked it delivered to the post office,
Hmm.
and then they do that sometimes.
Oh, okay, maybe that was it. But I was just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, one of the companies I wish was still around was Gigapower. I mean, I think they did a really good job with their dynos, and I wish they had done more. But
Yeah, I wonder what else they would
Yeah.
have dabbled into.
I had two of those Dinobots. I had issues with both, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not buying any more of them.
What the hell
two I
is
got
this
unhappy with.
yellow shockwave? What the hell is that? New Age is going nuts. Has New Age put out anything like really new recently, or has it just been?
I think the
Blaster and Gears.
and someone else. They got their. What do they got coming out?
What's the name? Warpath, I believe, is supposed to be
That's
coming.
it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then the TFCon looked like they had their chug scale Megatron practically ready to go.
Oh,
Which,
They need to stop, stick to their shit, keep doing these legends, and finish this shit off.
isn't that Megatron like a head too short or something?
so he scales with Earthrise Prime.
Right, that's what it was.
But he does not. He is shorter than Studio Series Prime. But
Mega skip.
He's priced at like. Well, I think they probably didn't have the information to scale Studio Series Prime. But he's also like a 105, 110, somewhere around there. So, and Ryan, you're not wrong. The two weathered Dinobots look beautiful because those are the two that I got, and I was so excited, waiting for the rest of them, and yeah, nothing. No one else got any thoughts?
I'm good.
Good.
I mean, I got all kinds of thoughts, but none I can share online.
You could share them. What the fallout will be different, but yeah.
No, this is a family show.
Family, huh?
I've been looking at Twincast, and he fucks hard. I don't care what you say.
Oh,
Man.
okay. I gotta ask, Eric Z. Did you hear what EE said like 5 seconds before you made that comment?
Yeah.
Okay. Twin Cast. Look, I'll be honest with you. Like Twin Cast, I am completely happy I spent $50 on him at Ross. I would not have spent 35 on him.
Oh no.
But I also feel like something should have came with, like weapon wise, should have came with something. Should have came with the cassettes. But they'll probably reissue. Like I said, Ramhorn's coming with Rat Bat and Perceptor. They'll probably reissue Ramhorn with like 6 other things that we don't need and don't connect to one another.
Here's a repaint with a little piece you absolutely need for something else. All right. Gotcha.
I wish they'd just do like a tape pack. You
It makes sense.
Yeah, just like 4 tapes or 6 tapes or whatever. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, there was, I know for the master.
Nope. You need to buy 5 Perceptors to get all 5 to get all your tapes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask Tyler, the collector, what his explanation was. See you, Sonny. But go ahead, Eric. Z.
Oh, I know. Like years ago, they knocked off all the masterpiece cassettes, and you got them all in the same set for Soundwave. I have it in the basement somewhere. It's just all the masterpiece cassettes, and they're all in one set, and it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. If you just want to just have them, I think you can still get it for like $40.
Yeah, I got that Soundwave. Like I'm happy with that set. Like I'm at that point where is the upgrade worth the extra money that I'm going to pay for that little bit of bump?
Right.
And if it's not, I'm not dropping the money on it. You know.
I agree.
So, but it is what it is. Lou, you've been quiet for a while. What's on your mind?
Just listening to y'all.
It's watching the show.
Yeah. Watch.
Did we lose Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he had to go.
Oh, yeah, almost 30 minutes ago. Yeah. So it's past his bedtime, let's be honest.
How's the con going up there, Joe?
Oh, it seems to be fine. I haven't gone today. I just the one person I was looking forward to this weekend being up here was John Cleese, and I'm like, when am I going to get the chance to meet him? So I was going to, drop the money on like do a meet and greet or a photo op or something, and then he canceled a couple weeks ago. So, but so I've only got a Saturday.
He was the Schweppes ginger ale guy, right?
John Cleese.
I've never known him as that.
Remember him in soda commercial?
John Cleese was Monty Python.
Monty Python,
Fish Called
Fawlty Towers,
Fish Called Wanda,
Ray.
whatever the sequel to that was.
Yeah. So I only got a Saturday ticket. So today was slept in until 10, 11, and then got up, went out and wandered around downtown, went to that toy store, and came back, worked out in the gym for almost 2 hours, and hopped along with y'all.
What did you think of Big Fun?
Dude, I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff crammed into a little space. But you'd be hard pressed to find, if you're a vintage collector, you'd be hard pressed to find something there that you can't find.
Oh, yeah, it's a tight fit in there, but it is a nice store.
Yeah. Remember the little 3.5 or the 3 3/4 GI Joe figure you found at RetroCon? Last day towards the end. You know, I'm
trying to remember his name now. Cross Country.
Yeah. So like they've got a really, really good clean one of him and with his vehicle here. So, but Courtney, how was the con? They're asking how the con was for the day. Busy?
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
Pretty busy.
People still don't know how to take a shower.
People still don't know how to take a shower.
I told one guy, "Oh my God, take a fucking shower."
She told her, "Oh my God." She told one guy, "Oh my God, take a effing shower." We have a family show. Eric Z ruined it.
Oh, Eric, take it.
Hey, Joe, the mic is actually picking her up. Just so you know.
The mic's picking you up. So there you go.
Yeah, you don't have to repeat it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm picking you up. You're good.
Oh, good.
Anything else you want to add?
Not yet, but
Okay.
if I think of anything, I'll holler.
All right, she'll let y'all know.
So this is GalaxyCon, right?
Yes, GalaxyCon.
That's the same one that travels down here. I think it comes to Raleigh.
Yes, so that's where she was.
Yeah.
We were going to go earlier in the year, and then some of the people there that she wanted to meet either canceled or something. I can't remember what the deal was, but yeah. So like they got in Richmond and Raleigh, Louisville, Columbus, and someone said something today about being out in maybe San Diego. I don't remember, but I mean it's a pretty big convention. I mean it's got a lot of high-end name people here. This the GalaxyCon 2020 is where I met Frank Welker and Peter Cullen. They did a photo op meet and greet thing. It was an additional thing to the ticket. You got a private room with them, and they would sign stuff for you and chit chat and just hang out and take pictures and whatever. That was a really good time. So
I went to it in Raleigh before they changed the name to Galaxy when they were just calling it SuperCon.
Mm-hmm.
I went to that one, and Shatner was there. The guy that played Captain Jack Harkness on Doctor Who was there.
Oh yeah, Doctor Who and Torchwood. Yep.
Yeah, Torchwood. Yeah, Barrowman, John Barrowman. I couldn't remember his name. I'm sorry. Lou Ferrigno was there. The guy that played Chekhov from the original Star Trek was there. They had a ton of stars at that one.
Chekhov
Yeah,
is still alive. Wow.
He was in 2018. He was. I'm assuming he still is.
Yeah. So Chekhov and
It's
Chekhov,
the other
Shatner.
Chekhov who passed away.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, the young guy died.
Yeah. Chekhov, Sulu, and Shatner are the ones that are still alive for the.
So I did find a commercial for Schweppes Ginger Ale starring John Cleese.
All right, well there you go.
So
bang! Don't tell Brink he's wrong.
I just said I remember. I didn't remember it, but yes, I was looking forward to seeing him. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so but yeah, we actually
if it's
the first one.
Canada Dry, I don't drink it.
But we went to the Raleigh one, dude, and we ended up staying at a hotel that wasn't like they bust you from the hotel to. This is of course pre-COVID. They bust us from the hotel to the convention center, and it was pretty awesome, man. Like the hotel was great. We found a local Irish pub. We ate there like 2 nights in a row. The mall across the street was busy. Shops were full. It was a really good time. So, but yeah, we'll see how this one tomorrow goes. Like, because a lot of the stuff, like I'll be honest with you, it's like a lot of it is. I've seen a bunch of furries. I have seen a bunch of furries. I've seen people wearing things that they probably shouldn't be wearing, but it is what it is. I mean, it makes them happy. I don't care. But, I think it's just a different crowd than what I'm used to. But hey, if you're having fun, awesome. Let your nerd hang out. But it seems to be very anime related from what I've seen in terms of the people.
I hear that anime's taking over a lot of this stuff.
I do not disagree.
Yeah. I mean,
New York Comic Con always had a very strong presence for that stuff, but I felt like this year was even more with the anime everywhere and the cosplay anime and just everywhere.
But you look at American cartoons, they've been borrowing the style of anime for the longest time that it's so adjacent to it in the first place. I mean, it's almost synonymous, right? Like look at Vox Machina. That's not an anime. Are foreign studios of that variety involved? Yes, but it's really not an anime.
No.
Is it because they don't make like those weird noises?
Because they don't do lots of things, but
Yeah,
it's more a matter of it's just not produced by Japan. Different vibe and feel to an actual anime.
Mm-hmm.
My kid's been getting me into watching some of the animes lately. Some of them are kind of good. I mean,
plenty
still
of it's
a little,
good, but
they're still a little weird though.
For every good one, there's definitely 2 bad ones. And I'm telling you that, having watched plenty of stuff in the last like decades.
Speaking of kids, real quick, I definitely think I am rubbing off on my daughter. For one, she has not gotten over how bad Moana 2 was. She's been talking about it all week.
She no longer smiles now.
And today she said Moana 2 was trash. And me and my wife looked at each other like, what? Okay. I was like, yeah, she must be getting that from me.
Now, was she a
Yeah.
fan of the first one?
Oh, yeah, she loves the first one. Absolutely loves the first one. So she's upset that this one was not good.
Yeah, I've heard.
I haven't heard anything. That's all I've heard is just it was a cash grab and they did not do a good job. I don't want to give spoilers, but for those who do want to go see it and plan on going to see it.
Does he sing the "You're Welcome" song again?
I didn't see it. She
No.
went with her class, so
I
it
will
was a
give that
school trip
spoiler.
at that.
I
So
saw
I dodged this bullet. So it seems like I dodged this bullet.
we did a family outing to watch that movie because I have younger nephew and niece with us,
Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about this.
and yeah, it was not good. I mean, the movie theater was out of peanut M&Ms, and I had to have regular M&Ms. It just didn't start out.
Oh, that just set the tone. Well, hold on. Now, did that set the tone with you going in with a negative attitude?
Yeah, I didn't have my roast beef sandwich. It wasn't not happy.
Peanut M&Ms
Do you-
roast beef sandwich.
And,
Do you sneak the roast beef sandwich in
Yes.
to the theater?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
Do you take it in a bag or just put it in the old pocket?
So
He just-
you know
He
how
sticks it under his armpits and keeps his arms at his side.
Keeps it warm that way.
The homemade
Roast
panini
beef
press.
warmers.
So
Yeah.
you know, sometimes
Oh,
it can
those
get
are called
cold. It
leggings.
can get cold in movie theaters. So I have a windbreaker in my car, and it's got big pockets in it, and I just put the roast beef sandwich in there and a bottle of water in the other pocket, and I just kind of hold it and wrap it up, and I just walk into the movie theater. They don't ask any questions. So, yep, that's that. And then I always sit in the third row, and no one's ever there, so it's just me. I feel like I have the whole movie theater to myself, and no one bothers me about me eating my roast beef sandwich.
My wife, every time me and my D&D buddies get together, she goes to see a movie with a friend of hers, and they sneak the little airplane bottles in and Chick-fil-A sandwiches to watch whatever garbage
Nice.
woman movie they're gonna watch.
Perfect. That's excellent. Add some excitement, right? Yeah, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Every time something horrible happens, you do a shot.
That's right.
We used to have this old movie theater in the neighborhood I grew up in. You didn't have to hide anything. You were smoking, you were drinking. Yeah, it was a very interesting movie theater, to say the least. But yeah, you go in there, you smoke, you drink, smoking whatever you want at that. So you get my drift.
Was this the kind of theater that Paul Rubens got busted in, or
I
It
don't
probably
know.
was.
It was like, local ghetto movie theater.
Busted in. Nice, Lou. Hey,
somebody
I'm
sanding
not saying with
something?
theaters.
I'm sorry.
That has to be.
No. It sounded like somebody was sanding something. That's all.
He's getting the corns off his feet.
Ah.
Like I'm at that point where I'm like, I don't really care if you bring stuff into theaters just because of how pricey stuff is. But what gets me is when people like bring in like canned soda, bottle soda, whatever, and then they just still leave that trash there. I'm like, pick your trash up and take it to the can. That's all you gotta do. You know.
The only thing I'll sneak into the theater myself is I'll go to like Dollar Tree and get candy because I still want to get the movie theater popcorn and a soda, but their candy prices are fucking insane.
Yeah, I agree.
My wife goes to the theater so much that they've got like a rewards card, and she has built up so much because she doesn't eat anything with the drinks or the popcorn, but she has built up. They're like, oh, you've got 18 candies and 3 free tickets and combo number ones, and so. But we got a pretty awesome local theater. It's like it's not part of a chain. It's its own dude, so it's pretty cool.
Do you guys have theaters up there that serve beer?
Alamo Draft House is one of those locally. I don't know if anyone else has got them around where you all individually are.
We've got a
we have
couple.
them.
We have
Okay.
some dine-in AMC theaters, and then we have another one. I think it's just called the Movie Tavern or something like that. I don't know if it's a chain or not, but they do it too.
I went to one to see Beetlejuice when it came out, and they have a card, and you put money on the card, and then you go up to the tap, and you just like swipe the card, and you fill your own beer.
Oh, that's neat.
But it like charges you by the ounce, so like however much money you put on there is how many ounces you can get. It was pretty cool. It was the Golden Ticket Cinema in Greensboro.
That's kind of neat because you might not want a whole beer, type of thing.
Well, it also allowed you to get, a refill on it. You just went up and did it yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
But then you missed the movie.
Well, I actually got my refill after I finished the movie, so
Yeah.
I just went and got it and then drank it before I walked out. So because I didn't want to leave money on the card.
No, I get that. So
You could have saved it for next time.
I only went to that theater.
the man lives in the moment.
I only went to that theater because I won the tickets, so I don't know that I'd go back. It was kind of a shitty little theater, to be honest with you. But it was cool that they had beer. So
Yeah, the only reason I went to the Alamo Draft House is when they did the 40th anniversary Transformer stuff in the theaters, where you could go and like they did like the table read with as many of the original actors as they could with the first 4 episodes, or the first episode, then episodes 2, 3, 4. That was the only place that played it, so I went there, and that's all I know about that. But even then, it was like still kind of pricey for what it was.
Yeah, when I first started going to a dine-in theater, I noticed that the tickets were significantly cheaper, believe it or not. But I think that's because they just assumed you're going to be buying food and drink and stuff there. But then after the pandemic, that changed. Those prices start going up.
now, when you say a dine-in theater, like real food instead of just like the normal snack stuff.
Yeah, they come out. You got a menu. They come out to your seat, take your order in the beginning before the movie starts, and then they bring you your food when it's ready, and then they come before the movie ends and bring you the check, type of thing.
Huh.
Yep. Yeah, the food was. I mean, I will say this: the food was pretty good. And they had like 3 or 4 different kinds of popcorn. It wasn't just like here's popcorn with salt and butter. Like they had different varieties.
And they but I think during the pandemic they changed it so you had to wait in line to place your order before getting into the theater. They would still bring it out to you. I don't know if they went back to that. I don't know. That movie theater kind of went downhill anyway. Like it was just getting rough. This stuff's falling apart, things like that. So I stopped going to that one. And I found another one that has they have a lot more showings of movies. So like there's so many times you can go to an almost empty theater every time. And that's like awesome.
Yeah, 2020.
And Arby's is on the way. So
changed a lot. So yeah, the world is significantly different now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I liked the dining theater when I first started going. The great thing about it was like that was the first theater where you could select your own seat before like almost all the theaters started doing it. and I just loved it. You just walk right in. There's no waiting in line to get your ticket. No nothing. You know exactly where you're gonna sit. You just walk right in, go to your seat, bam, it's good to go. I love that.
Yeah. Our
you-
local theater started doing that. I think
Yeah.
before the pandemic, it was like you order online, you pick your seat, you're good to go.
Yep.
It's nice.
So
I
now
li- I
all
like
the ones
those
by
too.
me are like that. Yeah.
I like those theaters that have the select your seat and have the reclining seats, but I hate the ones that have the heated seats because I always end up accidentally hitting the heater, and then I can't never figure out how to turn it off without having to get up and
Oh.
look for the button.
I haven't found one of those yet.
Mm-mm.
The AMC in High Point has the heated seats. I hate it. It always ends up getting accidentally turned on.
Well, you should know by now where the button is. Take the time to look, Lou. Come on.
Well, like every time I sit in it, like depending on which seat I select, it'll either be on the right or the left.
But you've
So I
got a
don't-
50-50 choice, man. It's not like they move it every time. It'll be in position A or position B, one of the two. Oh, crap, it's not an A. What do? Oh, I know. Go to B. It's easy.
Yeah,
It's easy.
yeah, but you got a narrower ass than I do, so I still have to stand up to find the
What's-
fucking thing.
Look at it before you sit down. That has nothing to do with it. The seat's the same size. I have never been to a theater that has extra lines of seats or anything like that. But just look, Lou. I'm trying to solve your problem for you, buddy.
Well, I do look when I get up. I stand up, look, find the button, and I stop it.
Goodness gracious, I swear. What a world we live in.
Real question is, how do you still manage to keep turning it on? You don't know by now?
I think it's my keys that hit it sometimes, because I keep my keys clipped on my belt loop. I think they're hitting it. I'm not sure though.
Oh, it's a great mystery. Everything is a mystery here. Are you even sure it's a seat with a heater? It's not just someone that comes up and puts their hands under your butt at some point. I mean,
Maybe I just have a
are you
sweaty
a
ass.
victim?
I don't know. Maybe I just have a sweaty ass naturally all the time. There's no heater. There is no heater.
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
It's possible.
'Cause I honestly don't think I've been to a theater with heated seats.
Let's see.
No,
I could
they
be
really
wrong.
do have heated,
I
they
mean,
really
I'm
do have
not-
heated seats. I'm making a joke about the sweaty ass thing, but no, they really do have heated seats in them.
I'm sure you got a sweaty ass too, bro.
Well, yeah, that should be a given.
Okay, yeah, so Cinemark has them. Cinemark has heated seats.
I know the AMC in High Point has them. I think it's an AMC. Yeah, it's an AMC.
B&B theaters, Marcus theaters. Yeah. You said an AMC where?
In High Point. It should be on North Main.
Question: Is it? Am I looking at the time right? Is it really 11:30?
It is
Yeah.
11:30, buddy. It is
Gort, you
11:30.
I'm here.
Do you want to wrap this live hangout and we'll go and broadcast it? I didn't realize it was 11:30 already.
Yeah, sure. It's time.
Yeah, so real quick, Lou's theaters do have heated seats. So I know we were all very
I
curious.
told you. I mean,
I believe you.
it up.
I believed you.
That sounds
didn't
like
say you were
some
wrong.
Canada shit.
No, Joe
But-
didn't believe me.
Hey,
Joe didn't
look,
believe me.
hey,
Joe
look,
was
you could.
convinced that I was making this up.
No. It's not that I didn't believe you. I just wanted to confirm that it was a heated seat and not a sweaty ass or some weirdo putting their hands under your butt. I wanted to make sure you're safe. I was concerned about
Well,
your safety. And
it's
It's
potential
probably
victim
all
of the problem.
three.
It could have been all three. It is High Point, so it's very possible there was a weirdo putting their hand under my ass.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the weirdo. All right.
Oh.
Gort, whenever you want to hit the button.
Say it with me now.